It's High Rollers time, everybody! It's Sunday, it's time for D&D. We're back, baby!
Yeah, we are.
It's me, your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Humes. I'm joined, as always, by my wonderful friends. We have... We've got Rhiannon, we've got Trot, we've got Kim. And then on the other side, we've got Tom, Jasper again, and Katie! A big welcome to our returning guest, Mr. Jasper Cartwright!
You couldn't keep me away.
No, we love it. Thank you so much for joining us as our sort of first canonical Altheyan guest. We've had a couple of guests in sort of non-canonical one-shot.
A side quest.
A side quest, yes. It's technically not non-canonical, but it's also not necessarily canonical. It's in a weird meta place.
Yeah.
But no, really glad to have you back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Joining the MCU as like an actual character. Not like in a TV series, but like actually I'm in a film.
You're in the film
I'm
now,
legit. You know what I mean?
You made it.
Yeah, I've officially made it.
And then we're going to follow it up. Like Jasper and I are going to go start up of a mini series, and that'll be like a sub series.
Exactly.
Which you can get on High Rollers.
The new generation of High Rollers, like
Yes.
and then you have a fight together, but then you team up.
Yeah.
And then,
I see you as more the Tony Stark, though.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm God. I'm Stan Lee. So I'm also.
Oh, I was going to say Thanos.
Sorry, don't get this twisted. That's God.
That's God you're talking to right there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for the Converse branded Atlas shoes, I think that's obviously coming. So looking forward to
air
that.
fryer.
Yeah, ooh, nice. Okay.
Well, with all of that aside, very much thank you, Jasper, for joining us. Clover Toad shirt.
I am wearing it. Kim is wearing it.
I'm wearing it.
One gold coin.
Look how
Fortune's
good we look.
told.
Bronze
Get
coin.
that frog.
Bronze coin.
Bronze coin.
That's cheap.
Whatever.
A
That's
gold
cheap.
coin. That's
Bronze
such
coin.
an expensive prophecy.
I pay it.
That'd be
Get the
good.
shirt. It's on the merch store. Go to our website. Check in the video link. Check in the text chat. It's all there.
It's all there.
It's all there.
Website.
Website.
And I'm trying to remember my dates, but on the 6th of August, I can't talk about it yet, but the 6th of August at 7 p.m. UK time, join us for a special one-shot, a special sponsored game in a different system. Jasper will be joining us for it. We can say that now. So Jasper's there for it as well. So if you like watching this and you're excited and you like to watch something which is a bit of a standoff one thing of a very, very cool project.
One we've been hyped for.
Very hyped. So come and check that out. August 6th, 7 p.m. UK.
I'll be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know.
I have to be there. Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I do actually have to be there.
There was one other thing. 17th of September. It's High Rollers Live! We're doing our live show at the Adelphi Theatre in London, West End, baby! So come and join us September 17th.
No noise to that.
It was like a very limp one.
If you want to do it again, I'll make the noise.
It's a whip.
That's how powerful my head is.
Yeah, impressive.
Adelphi Theatre, 17th of September, High Rollers Live. We'd love to see you there. It's going to be our first our own independent show.
Yeah.
Come and check it out. There's going to be like over 800 other High Rollers fans, so come and be with the family.
I mean, I'm not contractually obligated to be there, but I probably will be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
We'd love to have you there.
It's really cool to go. You know what I mean?
We're going to slide you a ticket. I mean, who knows? Like, if people scream at us enough, maybe we'll be like, well, why don't you come on down?
Well, I mean, listen.
I'm not going to make any promises.
Gotta scream loud.
Yeah.
Okay?
Smash that like button. Get on it.
Unfortunately, Taste-Wiz is going to be there. Remember that?
Oh, sorry, I forgot we offered Tay Tay. Tay Tay's going to come.
Oh, Taylor, yeah, of course, Taylor.
Big D&D fan.
Yeah.
Loves High Rollers.
Huge. Evermore.
None of those
basically a D&D campaign, right?
Exactly, yeah. You know, it was just like, I just love your British accents.
Sure.
That's it. That's how she speaks.
That's uncanny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like she was here.
Same brain.
Let's begin the show. Let's run the intro and we'll see you soon.
Tournament time!
Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. En route to the Knights Parade, the opening ceremony of the Ashen Rest tournament for the Festival of the Forge, our heroes encountered a young man being harassed by some thuggish mercenaries.
Ow!
Coming to their rescue, they turned out to be Atlas, Altar Phoenix, a young knight-errant from Kuldra, also seeking to prove themselves in the tourney. Gruff and Atlas did their introductions and then partook in some single combat battles. The rest of the party supported them, but as the day continued, Ophelia returns to the enticing devil to speak with the ghost of Tyrea, convincing her to join the Gravefather and the House of Shrouds. But for now, the tournament continues, and the team battle, the Conquest, is yet to come. And that, my friends, is where we are going to pick back up.
I started with so much hype and then immediately, it's later. The Conquest is not yet.
I didn't get that vibe. Okay.
That might be with a mark.
So,
Sounded great.
first things first, it is a new session. And Jasper, we introduced you to this mechanic, but we do it every session.
Oh, yes, of
We
course.
determine the Crucible of Fate. This one might be a little bit more interesting because it's going to be more opportunities for me to spend.
Just get another tray.
Just empty the tray, my guy.
Don't judge me this time.
You better have done better.
You got 5, 1 dice for you. 6, another 6. Look at this guy.
I got a 3.
Judge him. Judge him.
Shame.
Oh,
Judge.
Shame.
Kim,
4.
dice for you.
Nice.
I got a 5.
Hey, that's right. Little bait and switch, like it.
Team Mark rides again.
Oh, team, yeah, I can always count on you, Ray. I can always count on you. Hey, I'm also Team Mark.
Now
Yay.
it's 4 and 3.
4 and 3.
4 and 3, fun.
Now, like I said, these can be used in different ways. For you guys, it's mainly to add to attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and that kind of stuff. These generally, for me, are used to power abilities. I might also be using them for things like adding to damage rolls and stuff like that for the enemies. So, and we might probably will see me spending a few more of them this time. So, see that in this session. But we begin with, and we kind of discussed this a little bit off camera because we want to jump into some other stuff. Gruff and Atlas, you are going to continue through your matches. Now, you're going to have 2 matches. You had 2 matches. You've done 1. We're going to say, for the purposes of kind of moving things along, that you guys win your next matches. I am going to just award you both 3 points of glory. So you managed to score 3 points of glory each during those matches. You do come out of it with enough time. You know, you can take a short rest. So you can get some hit points back and stuff like that. So I'm not going to mark you off any damage or anything like that just yet. But what this does mean is, in the brackets as you're going down, you were both simultaneously, because the arena has 2 areas for these battles to take place in, and your fights actually happened at the same time for that second bout. So as you finish and you're both winners. You can look over and see each other being victorious.
Nice. Oh.
And you see them on the wooden boards. They start placing your heraldry on the bracket tournament where you are now in the semi-finals facing off against each other. You have also been witness, you are pretty confident you know who you're going to be fighting in the next fight, because their opponent looks pretty battered and worse for wear and does not look like they've had chance to recover, whereas the person you think is going to win is looking pretty fresh. And that is Sir Raka Stormrider, the giant Jotnir woman that you saw. So she is this 8-foot-tall, blonde, very Norse-inspired kind of looking warrior woman, and she does look like, and now that you've seen her up close, you can tell that there is blue dragonborn ancestry there as well. So she has like scales on like the back of her neck. She doesn't have a tail or horns, but like under her armor, you can see heavily scaled, like almost like built-in vambraces on like her body, and her eyes like literally glow blue with like lightning, like as she like looks and speaks, and like she has this very dominant personality and roar, and yeah, she is probably going to be the person that you have to fight.
Well, good luck.
We'll just kind of agree that whoever wins between us is kind of like the pseudo winner, because we're both gonna get killed by that, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe we could team up. Like maybe if we ask the judges,
Right.
if you and I finish like joint in this next round with each other, we could both fight
The problem, and I don't mean that, like, I do want to prove you know what I mean? I think you're a really amazing adversary, and I feel like it would mean a lot to either have my ass handed to me by you or beat you, you know? Like, I think that would rob me of, and I don't, you know,
I was only jesting about the yacht here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, me too. I was only jesting about wanting to, you know.
I am fondly looking forward to our duel.
Me too. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I'll just turn around to it. Any weaknesses? Anything that you might be able to? What? No. No, I meant
Ruff is staring intently at whoever is next.
He has no weaknesses and is the strongest fighter in all of Ashen's Rest and Iceheart.
Never gets distracted by anything or anyone at all mid-combat, and certainly has no confidence issues.
Well, certainly not. If sees someone vulnerable, will take priority to make sure a vulnerable person is okay first.
That's true. You did kind of save me.
Well, that hopefully won't come up in a one-on-one duel in a tournament field, so...
This'll be fine.
You're gonna have a tough fight.
Yeah, I think this is gonna suck, but I'm really excited about it. This might be one of the first times I've lost. I was kind of like top of my class, you know, in Emberford, and then it kind of means that I just kind of win a lot of the time. And so it would be really cool, actually, to like lose, 'cause I think I learned something from losing, you know?
I'm very much looking forward to seeing fire and ice clash together.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
so
I saw the
exciting.
sleet storm, and that's not so good for me. But that's fine. This will be great.
Oh, if you could do us a real favor, though. This fight, do what you can to win, obviously, but don't damage the armor. That's very important.
I couldn't even if I tried. I'm sure. I mean, it's beautiful.
That's true.
Masterful armor.
Maybe one thing that we could agree. Maybe let's make sure that we sell it so that we don't neither one of us looks bad coming out of it. That would be good, right?
Give them a great show.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm of the same mind in that.
Perfect. This is gonna be great.
So you have only a short time before your next match. This is, anything that anybody wants to do is now the time. Otherwise, we can just jump ahead to the match. But if there's anything anybody wants to do, you have just under an hour before the semi-finals. The last match of the night is the last event in the tournament for today, and then everybody will go to rest, and then tomorrow will be the joust, and will also be the conquest. The conquest in the morning, and then the joust in the evening.
Cool. There's nothing that Rowan particularly wants to do in this last hour. Just be here supporting,
all right.
hyping up.
Well, in that case, what we see is the two the semi-finals happen simultaneously, and the two of you are taken to your respective corners.
Sat there on my own.
Referee reminds you of the rule: no direct damaging spells. You can use magic, but not to strike or harm your opponent. There is a separate tournament for that. Otherwise, as I remind you guys,
I'll clarify with the referee that spells that summon a weapon
are fine. Yeah, as long as you are the one using that
sure,
weapon.
It's not like
if it's not like a spiritual weapon
thing.
that you're controlling. It's if it's something you are holding and fighting with, that's the main purpose.
Right.
You can also use spells on yourself. Don't forget, you guys also have the glory that you've been accumulating.
Yeah.
You can spend glory to give yourself inspiration, which is a reroll in our campaign.
And can we do that afterwards?
You can spend it after you make the roll. Yes, that's it. But only if you have inspiration. You can't, for this you would have to give it to you could actually no, for this you would just be able to can I spend glory? Cool. You can also deal extra damage. So you can spend it to do an extra D10 of damage, which is kind of representing you fighting a bit dirty because you're spending glory to do it. Or you can also use it to remove conditions off yourself. So if you get blinded or deafened and stuff like that, might become more relevant in the conquest, but something to keep in mind. And you can also gain more glory. Remember, whoever has glory at the end of the tournament, that will represent some changes in status and things like that. So you want to be knight. Remember, you are both trying to become knights. For Gruff, that means you want to show the virtues of the Circle of the Law Hounds, but also just what you believe as Gruff to be knightly behavior. and then I guess
the speech.
No, I wasn't going to point it out. Don't worry.
Well, we'll see. It is very clear that you are perhaps like a slightly older gentleman, so I think that would make sense. And that's the same for you as well, Atlas. Like, it is what Atlas believes to be knightly virtues, because it would be different for like what Gruff's looking for. Knightly orders don't have to be good. But knightly beliefs can be like generally things of like you fight with honor and respect. It's more lawful necessarily,
definitely.
right? All right. With that, I'm not going to do a mini terrain or anything like that. Imagine that this is a large, let's say like a 60 by 60 kind of space. Like you're given like a larger space for this one. Let's go 40 by 40. 40 by 40 space. There are no terrain features. There is just the crowd around you. It is like roped off. And that's it.
At this stage of the tournament as well, is there like just a sea of all these like blue banners for Gruff, orange banners maybe for you? Or...
Yeah, well, I think, the two of you weren't established knights, so they wouldn't be like selling your banners in the stand. So I think really
They're
only
just default
Daisy's,
colours, or-
Daisy's banners are the only
Trying to
banners.
hold both of them.
Like,
Struggling. I'm crying.
So there aren't really colors, but there are definitely like people have like painted their faces and stuff.
Right.
And I think that like by this point, this is in the same day, but you've had a couple of matches. You've definitely both been earning a name and celebrating it. You maybe see some like people have like got very crude Gruff face paint where they've kind of been painted to look a bit like Gruff. And then like maybe flames around for the ember, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there's definitely this theme building, and this is busy. Like the crowds were kind of thin at the start. Most people aren't interested in the smaller tournaments, but this is definitely building up, and people are kind of getting really excited to see how this is going to go down.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was like an in-universe way of seeing, like you've currently got more glory, so if there's just sort of more.
They're
of this
definitely.
sort of
I think that
origin.
that would be the slight touch. Yeah, whoever's got slightly more glory is definitely more well known, and so there's and the chants and things like that it's affecting. Now, those of you in the crowd are still going to be able to, in between rounds, do things like if you want to encourage one of them, or if you want to hype the crowd up. We're not going to track boredom in this. This is just going to be a straight D&D combat. So
This is a semi-final.
yeah.
This is so yeah.
Yeah, nobody's going to get bored in this. This is just down to who can win. And you don't have to, obviously things like, you know, if somebody's down, you can just yield if you get low on hit points, and you are kind of expected to yield if you are seriously hurt. But there are healers who will try and desperately like heal people if anything happens that's unexpected. But with that,
I've set like a little threshold in my head where I think Atlas is gonna be like, hell no, I'm good. Like,
Tapping out.
I'm tapping out. Yeah.
I mean, your threshold is 0, right?
Yeah. Gruff's like, no, I will not go down.
See how it
Beyond
goes.
death.
with that, shall we have you both roll initiative?
Good luck.
Time.
Good luck to you both.
Who would be fast?
Oh my word.
Nope.
Look.
Okay.
This is a mid-off, I think.
I
Probably.
got a 9.
Yep. 8.
All right. So, Gruff,
Amazing.
perhaps it's experience, you know, you've been in combat more recently, like having dealt with actual threats of the demons and the lamplighters and the gnolls and everything that you've been encountering, and something just gives you that edge to, like, your reactions are a bit faster than Atlas's. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna walk to the middle arena, or to where Atlas is.
Just casual stroll.
Just a casual stroll. As I stroll, this kind of armor, it kind of breaks out in oak and thorn. You saw this in the first fight, and so that will start sprouting. But then as I get towards Atlas, I'm just gonna reach out a paw.
Yeah, Atlas will just stake the spear for a second and shake your hand.
It's just
Big
a firm-
cheer goes around for both of you. You both get a point of glory.
Hell yeah.
Most honorable. And I think at this point, the Duke is almost sort of not a commentary, but he will kind of call out a fine show of knightly behaviour. But
Meanwhile, the other
to battle.
the other semi-final, just one guy's getting placed.
Oh yeah, and you hear like laughter, like like there's a peal of thunder.
Yeah.
But the Duke is like very nice. Now fight! Like he's like fight each other now.
Yeah.
All right, so so that would be both of your actions. You both gain a point of glory, but it goes back to Gruff.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess if we're going
You're in reach of each other right now.
Yeah.
Like you both shaking hands, and now you're drawing weapons,
So
right?
I've done my
First
bonus
mistake.
action, or is this a new
This
round?
would be a brand new round.
brand new
Your
round.
action was to
Got
shake
round
hands,
something.
In
basically.
which
I can
case,
do.
I will cast Shillelagh, so a kind of
Bonus
a
action.
green glow kind of goes over Gruff. And I'll just start with a straight up hit.
Quarterstaff hit.
So yeah, 17 plus 7 to hit.
24.
Terrifying. Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'll throw up. I'll use my reaction to. Oh god, that really hurt. Yeah, as you bring this towards me, I'll do the same thing that I did earlier, where I wreathe my shield in a bit of flame and just sort of manage to get it in a way and turn it into more of a glancing blow. And
I like the idea that it's like the flame creates pressure and heat that like almost like tries to cushion the force.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I reduce that by. Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
8 plus 3, so 11. I take no damage.
What the hell?
Now it's points that run out, so
Yeah.
well, the first one's
I
free,
can
right?
Not
So-
do that as many times. So
Yeah,
that is.
Oh, no, it's the damage.
That was a lot of damage to negate, though. I'll take that.
So you bring this heavy blow down, Gruff, fueled by the power of nature, but this flame magic kind of bursts out, and we see the two kind of forces clash. A big kind of clap. Oh, everyone's like, "Ooh!" Exciting. The dust almost billows out from the two of them as that happens. So that was your action, bonus action. So yeah,
That was also lucky, like the amount you negated.
Oh yeah,
D8
literally, it's a
plus
D8 plus 3,
and you got
and I
an
got which is nuts. Okay, so I think that Atlas really does want to win this fight.
Yeah. Play the character, man.
And so the spear is going to stay kind of staked in the ground, and you all watch as Atlas looks to the crowd and shouts, "By the power of Helios!" Puts his hand up into the sky, and through what seems like it's kind of a bit of illusionary magic. It's not really this, but it essentially looks like a little fire portal opens up, and as he brings his hand back down through it, he has a flaming sickle in his hand.
Yeah.
As I cast Flame Blade.
Yeah. Is that concentration?
It is concentration, yes. So I'll be tracking it.
Okay.
Dope as hell.
And at what level are you casting it as well? Is it the base?
It's automatically
third level?
second level.
Second level,
Because
okay,
of the
great.
ability.
I
So.
lean over to the Go Gruff banner, slowly lower it.
Don't you dare!
Everyone takes off his Go Gruff t-shirt underneath.
Wow,
Go
so
back.
easily.
Wow.
Daisy's got the gruff.
Daisy's gonna hold it even higher, and
All
she's
you've done
gonna
is save my life.
No, she's gonna temporarily take it down, glare at
I'm
that
kidding, I don't do that. I don't actually do
elbow
that.
him, and then put it back up again.
I don't have t-shirts.
Is that action to cast Flame Blade or is
No,
it bonus action?
bonus action.
Bonus action, okay.
So I now get 2 attacks.
Do you have multi-attack? Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
Do you want to roll them at the same time?
You can roll them at the same time, yeah.
That is a 19 and a 9.
The 19 will hit, yeah.
I'm gonna. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. 19. Okay.
So one hit.
One hit.
You got planned.
You would have got your. Don't forget, you got your temporary HP because you did attack.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you're tracking.
She's on it.
So that's
Just because Jasper doesn't know what it was, so I'll let him know.
11 plus 2, so 13 points
13 points of damage.
of damage on that hit, and
Come on.
yeah, I'm gonna use my action surge to attack.
Oh, okay.
Right.
2 more
So
attacks.
2 more attacks. Action such this flurry of blows.
Oh come on!
that's
I'm gonna spend a glory to
Reroll one. Yep.
Reroll
You
one.
only do that once per turn.
Yeah.
but yeah.
I've used an action surge on this. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So, dirty 20 and then a 13. So
The dirty 20 will get me, yeah?
Just 3d6.
that's better. 12, 14, 16 points of fire damage.
So this flame gruff, this, and it's such a blurring speed barrage of attacks from this young fighter, and this is really, I think, the first time Gruff, like, you've been fighting demons, you've been fighting beasts, but now you are fighting a young man, like, kind of in his prime, and maybe a bit where the age is like, you're struggling, right? Just as, like, from appearances, this is like being battered as you're kind of being barraged by these
I managed
attacks.
to look at the thingy and then I put on the camera. I don't know how to do that.
I've taken 5 pictures of myself.
So you use 3d6 for your attacks.
Yes.
Hey, do you want a d18?
I don't, no. Because fundamentally that can't work.
It's cursed as hell.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, see, I'm trying to help you.
So you've got other D6s you could offer him.
Yeah, and I think part of this as well is like this is very much Atlas trying to pursue like his knightly order. Like it's a very passionate order, and I think part of it is like when you're in combat, it is like
You are
do
cultured.
not hold back.
No, I
you
wouldn't want
know what
to.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you are Cauldron. Like pride is so important.
So
to you.
important.
So yeah, cool. But that is action. So that's pretty much done.
yeah. So I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm 100%
So we
done.
swing through. Unless any of the crowd want to do anything, because like in between turns we will jump to the crowd.
reactionary like audience stuff, like
So-
Rowan is like wincing, hiding behind one of these three. Like seeing Gruff get hit that hard. Oh, come on, Gruff!
How does
you
Gruff
can do
look
it.
quite bad hit points wise?
It's 18.
18. So you've got your
just
18
under
left.
half. Like, yeah.
So I think that like these guys are all kind of wincing, but from like a little, like not the crowd, but like a side entrance into the arena itself, you see a very handsome beard. As so Griot would probably just be like, come on, lad, don't let him hit you like that. And he's gonna make a persuasion check at a that would be for Sir Griot 25. So you gain advantage on either an attack roll or whatever you want to use. But yeah, Griot's just like, come on, Gruff, don't let this young whippersnapper get the best of you.
Whippersnapper.
Okay, so I get advantage on attack or.
On an attack or an ability check, yeah. But I imagine attack will probably be more useful.
Well, I was thinking.
And you keep that advantage until you use it, basically.
Actually, just a quick question.
Yeah.
With any of the hits that you just did,
Yes.
was any of it bludgeoning or slashing?
I believe it all. I think it all counts as fire damage. Unfortunately,
All
let
fire,
me just double
okay.
check.
I believe from Flame Blade it counts as fire.
Yeah, because it's from Flame Blade specifically. But let me just quickly check the wording.
I'm almost certain it is.
Yes,
so
it
we'll
is.
carry
Yeah,
on
it
as
is.
for
Yeah.
now. But it's concentration. Remember, if you can
It is
knock
concentration,
out
yeah,
of him.
No, I was thinking of.
You can knock that concentration right out of him.
I was thinking of healing myself, but with advantage. Okay, I think I'm gonna do two things.
Come and get me!
And at that, I'll take that
Yeah.
and I will just turn and I will roar.
Hell yeah!
The full belly. And it is a daunting roar. So please, can
Yes,
you make me a Wisdom saving throw DC 14?
I am so gonna fail this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, nat 1 minus 1. I rolled a 0. I shit my pants. Atlas shits his pants.
Like,
You are terrified forever.
Yeah, this terrifying moment of this sweet old man, like this sweet older man who came to your rescue. You see the beast unleashed. You know, and yeah, you are frightened. So disadvantage on any attack rolls against Gruff, and cannot move closer to Gruff.
That's fine. I
while
don't
that
want
fear is in
to.
place,
I'm good.
At which point I will attack. So that's with advantage. So 12 is the highest plus 7.
19.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
So hits.
Hits.
That is 8 points of damage.
Hell yeah. What? That's not. No, that's
It's,
fire damage.
So the staff, I think it's just.
It's just bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Magic
Cool.
bludgeoning. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, of
please?
course. And I need to hit a 10
DC 10.
here. DC 10. I get a plus 5. So
To shit yourself or?
no, I've already shit myself.
already
It
done.
smells bad.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
That's happened.
Fail.
9 plus 5, so 14.
Okay, so 14. Yeah, you maintain concentration. Anything else on your turn, Gruff? That was bonus action.
I think that'll just be it for now, yeah.
Okay, in that case, we go to Atlas.
Okay, I'm going to. What am I going to do? I want to attack, but I'm just checking to see if there's anything else that I want to do before I attack. I don't think so.
I mean, Gruff looks like, you definitely put the pressure on Gruff with it.
Here's what I think actually I'm going to do, if you'll let me, because I feel like I can see the damage that's done, and I sort of want to keep in the spirit of like what we established before. If I let go of my flame blade but maintain concentration, it disappears, but I can use a bonus action to like summon it again. So I think what I do is I rush towards Gruff with the flame blade outreached, and then as I go to swing, it disappears, and I basically want to spear tackle Gruff to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So for the grapple,
Hopefully make this an opposed check, which means one of us will come out with some glory.
yeah, I am going to give you disadvantage because you are
That's fine.
frightened.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Gruff.
that's. Oh, yeah, I can't move closer, can I?
Yeah.
So I actually can't do that.
Well, right now you're next to each other. So in
sure.
game terms, you're not necessarily
Actually
moving
moving
closer.
closer,
So I'm
yeah.
going to give you disadvantage.
Sure,
So this
that's
would be
totally fair.
athletics versus athletics, but you have disadvantage, Atlas.
Yes.
Because you are quite intimidated.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's another natural one. Yeah.
19.
You spear tackle. Kim, you're a wrestling fan. What? Somebody charges. What's a good move for you to like respond with your staff? You've got the hook staff
What do
and
you think?
the two wrestling fans.
Suplex him.
Use the momentum, it's almost like he comes towards me, grabs my chest, kind of like almost that sort of like
Just not shift. It's like charging a tree.
a Wardlow look down. What are you doing?
This is gonna work. Hold on.
Are you
I didn't get my
out
footing
of
in
your
place.
mind? And then, if you roll away, I would just arms around, boom.
So you get a point of glory, Gruff, because you won an opposed check.
That was kind of I was thinking, either way, this is gonna cost some glory.
I'll say that like you are not necessarily prone; it's just a failed grapple.
Sure,
So you charge in, you get thrown back, basically.
In which case, I'll just use my bonus action to resummon my blade into my hand, just so I don't go into
Yeah,
this
I love it. That's very cool.
Meta weapon.
In that case, we go back to Gruff, unless anybody from the crowd
use
was.
this moment when Gruff slams Atlas to the ground to stand up, which I guess I can be seen in the crowd.
Hey, it's my other friend.
Gruffus would be such a strong ally of the Order of the Loyal Hounds, wouldn't you say?
I agree.
I mean, is this an attempt to inspire Gruff, or are you just trying to make up for the thing you forgot?
I'm making up for my missed speech.
There's people are like, not sure if they should be.
Someone should let them know. Someone
There's
should.
a loyal hound out there.
Let's find out. Maybe there was.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Carry on.
Sorry. Gruff, your turn.
Oh god, I kind of want to do something very silly.
Do it. This is the chance to do it.
Go for it.
I would like to cast jump on myself.
Hell yeah.
And I want to jump, but I don't know if I'm really allowed this. I kind of had that dragoon thought of my head of jumping and then
bringing the staff
bringing
down.
the stuff down.
Yeah,
but
of course you can.
Jump. It's an action to cast. Yeah, so I don't know if I can really.
Well, what I'd say is you can do it. You would then jump up in the air, and I would say in true dragoon fashion, maybe you come down next turn.
Okay.
You'll take some falling damage because
Yeah.
you don't have slow fall or anything like that to reduce damage. What is your strength score as Gruff?
Oh, it's just a flat. It's 10.
It's just 10.
That's
That's
zero.
great. So jump spell, I think, triples your
my
jump.
jump
So I think that you can jump about 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
So you jump vertically straight up.
I move 30. No.
Technically, you would get an attack of opportunity on this.
I would. That's
but
so
with
true.
it has disadvantage still because you're still frightened.
Still frightened.
So
And you're
disadvantage.
prone, right?
No, narratively,
yeah.
I said he got back up. So so disadvantage, attack of opportunity.
Oh, 218. That was technically cocked, actually. I'm going to be
All right,
fair.
okay.
That was cocked. Still so 16.
No.
16's not enough.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you make wisdom saves on your frightened?
I think
the
it lasts until the
Actually,
start
at the
or end
beginning
of
of
next.
next-
It's one turn basically. I think.
Oh, I thought it was like a repeat at the beginning of every turn, maybe. But-
I
Until
think
the
it is
end
repeat,
of my next turn.
Oh,
Okay,
so I
so
won't
it'll
be
be
frightened
now.
on this next turn.
So
I start now.
So and it basically you watch as Gruff just leaps 15 feet in the air. You try to swing, but just goes launching past. Gruff is going to be 15 feet in the air on your turn. Sure. And then on Gruff's next turn will land. This is a one-off. Like
is very silly.
we're not using this in jump normally.
No. This is very
Well, in which case, I think there's literally only one thing that I can do.
Oh no.
There's only one thing that makes
I'd
sense.
forgotten I gave you that.
Well, I could do that. I could.
Or you
do
can
that.
save that
No,
for-
I'm going to save that.
Okay.
But I am going to use my telekinetic movement to bamf the spear back into my hand and just hold it straight.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I was mostly thinking about the visual.
So-
I was not thinking
Yeah,
about
no,
the
same.
actual,
I'm like, woof,
So you would let go of the flame blade, maintain concentration, telekinetic.
take telekinetic. That's my action to do that.
That's
So
technically like a held attack.
this is like
Yeah, I'd say this is going to be like a held attack,
Yeah, this is
basically.
me bracing.
But what I'm going to do is for both of you, and hopefully my hope is both of you hit each other.
That's
with
what I
this.
think's gonna happen. That's what I think's
I'm
gonna
going to
happen.
give you both bonus damage because Gruff is going to be falling, which will add momentum to the strike. You are going to be stabbing
Stabbing.
Gruff as they come down, which will add power to the strike.
This is gonna be great.
So
if
Gruff
both
jumps.
hit though, it's like the tips of the spear.
I'd say if you roll the exact same number on your attack rolls,
Yeah.
of cancels each other out as you bounce off each other.
Obviously a shot.
And then a shot.
Yeah. Everyone in the crowd's like,
If you roll the same number. So I would like you both to make a single melee attack against each other.
hell yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah, just do it as a flat roll, no advantage. Just both of you roll a flat d20.
Oh my god.
Plus your attack bonus.
Come on. Terrible.
17 plus 7.
So that's gonna
Wild.
hit.
No, 11.
11.
Yeah, 5
so
plus.
you're like, ha
This is a bad idea!
As Gruff is falling, there's almost like, as you move down, you train with ice divers, man. Like, Gruff knows how birds swoop in, and you wait for the last second, roll your body, completely bypassing the sphere, and actually bring the quarterstaff slamming into the side of Atlas instead. Can you roll your damage for me, please?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna give you a bonus.
Sorry, Atlas.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Plus another 9 points of damage. 18.
That's rough.
That's really apt because now we're both on exactly the same hit points.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that is going to be Gruff. But Gruff, you are going to take some full damage, as I
Yeah.
said. So
I'm
you're
going
going
to
to
lean
take
over to
6
Daisy,
points of full damage.
lower the Atlas banner.
Take off the next t-shirt. It's back to Grum.
He's like so
How many are you
fit.
wearing?
Do we get any glory? 'Cause then-
Oh,
mean, that's
you
pretty
both
cool.
get glory points.
Yeah.
Both get glory points. I'd say, Gruff, you can have an extra one because you did land the hit.
Yeah.
I landed it.
Also, did
Yeah.
you add one from...
Anything in
The last
pencil
time
is
you
what
did-
I've got
Okay,
in this
yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
So sorry, how much damage did you take from falling there?
6.
Okay.
Yeah. And you've added your temp as well, right?
Yeah.
Because you did attack and stuff.
So the 4 took. So it was 2 points.
2
of
points damage.
damage.
Great.
I see.
All right, then it is technically Atlas's turn because that is on your turn that happens.
Wild. First things first, it is time to second wind, baby.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fighter.
10 points back.
Rough.
That's a whole round.
That's
Yeah.
rough.
That's
That's
gruff.
rough.
That's
Pretty
gruff, buddy.
gruff.
That's gruff, buddy.
And
He's gonna hit.
Yeah, I've still got a hit. That's the thing. I'm gonna use I'll use my spear, even though I've still got concentration on the
Flame blade.
flame blade.
Okay.
2 attacks.
2 attacks, yeah. No advantage or anything.
No
So you
advantage.
can roll them together.
Oh man. Okay. 18.
No.
Armor of Oak and Thorn. Boost it by 2.
Wild.
So was that both of neither of them more high than an 18?
Neither of them are higher. No.
So the armor this time, that green energy, that kind of almost looking like full plate, but now it kind of matches the armor of Ilana Vidante, just deflecting these blows. Like these are solid blows, Atlas, but like this magic is making it so hard to strike.
Come on. And I'm going to use my movement to move away.
Okay, so you
So I
take
will
some
take
movement away. So
I'll take an
opportunity
opportunity
attack.
19 plus 7.
Yep.
Okay.
These rolls.
It was only a 1 plus 4, so 5
5
points.
points.
5 points of damage. Okay.
Okay. So how far away do you from Gruff do you want?
Just like 15 feet. I just kind of
15 feet.
essentially like taking a minute to like reset
So you kind
myself.
of like double back up, so you swing, you take a whack, but then you kind of move back up.
Yeah.
So 15 feet separates you. You are no longer engaged in melee combat with each other. Gruff, it's your turn.
There are 2 voices inside me.
Two wolves
Which
inside
is
you.
louder?
One says heal, the other says cast enlarge.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I mean,
What's your HP?
my HP is.
I'm going to, I think, maybe Gruff's conservatism comes in here and he is going to cast,
Vote Story.
he's going to vote for Glory.
Sorry.
It was a wasted vote.
Yeah.
No, he does not do this. This is not canon.
No.
Don't at me.
No.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
What level?
at level 2.
Oh, big deal.
2d8.
I'm loving this, by the way.
Okay, good. Okay.
So
into
cool.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's for everyone else you're just watching, but
No, this
No,
is
no.
dope.
No,
it
I
is dope.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
This is better than the Euro finals.
Well, that's true.
It's true, and I sat and watched it, and yes. So I think he'll just take a defensive stance. You see this kind of green energy
energy.
wash over him, and he heals up, and that's all I've got for this
Yep.
round.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Euros were like 3 weeks ago, dude.
Hey, it still hurts, man. Okay.
Yep. All end of turn.
I want to move up to you though.
Timey-wimey.
Do whatever you want to do.
Well, yeah, still Gruff's turn technically.
Because
That
if
was
you
an
engage me in
action.
combat, then I can't move away again.
I'm gonna do that.
So you come charging. So as you're moving, you
Yeah.
watch as some of the wounds heal.
Well, then in which case, I would like to use my reaction.
Oh.
Because I am a polar master, which
Yeah.
means if anyone enters
Oh!
I knew it was a mistake as I said it.
then,
Spend your reaction.
then I get to use my reaction to make a attack. So
It's gonna be your turn next, so you get it back.
the dice have forsaken me.
Nice tell
They
stories,
don't need
man.
to forsake me, sir.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Hey, you want to trade?
Yeah, sure.
That is his,
Oh wait, yeah, no, what would you? Yeah, I've heard too much about your
You
dice.
can have a special one if you want.
Anyway,
Certainly not.
so that was your reaction.
That was
to
my
Gruff
reaction.
Moving up.
Yeah.
Not that
So you
one.
move up, end of turn, Gruff.
Yeah, end of turn.
All right, then Atlas. It's Atlas's turn.
See.
Shake
Okay,
test, that
Atlas's turn. This is rough. I'd use that.
That's Gruff, buddy.
It's gruff. This is gruff. This is gruff. I think I've got to attack with my flame blades because it would be so stupid of me to not do that.
Yeah.
So bonus action, resummon it. Spears in the ground, and I'm going to take 2 attacks. Come on. Although actually, if I do that attack, then I could. No. I'm going to attack with my spear, sorry. Scratch that.
Okay.
I'm going to attack with my spear.
Sure.
Because, let me see. So 2 attacks, first of all. My God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 and a 5.
You need
That's
some new dice.
horrific.
Get this man new dice.
However, I can use a bonus attack with my Polar Master again to make an attack with the butt end of the spear, so it doesn't do the same amount of damage, but that's a 19! If that's goodness for that. Plus 6, so 25. I am going to add a little juice to this, so on the tip of my spear, a little stream of fire comes out. It's like whack you in the face with it.
Rockets everywhere.
It's just rockets everywhere. And then I get to add a d8. So this is plus. Okay, plus. Yeah. That is 6 plus. 13 points of damage. This is bludgeoning. Well, that actually, sorry, it'll be 8 points of fire damage and 5 points of.
So reduced to 2, so 8, 9, 10 points of damage.
Yeah. You have because your armor trait reduces some bludgeoning damage.
Oh, because of your temp, I guess that's even more reduced, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gruff's hanging in there.
Okay.
Hold on, it's close.
It is
Yes, ma'am.
pretty
That was
close.
action, bonus action.
Action, bonus action.
You're pretty much done.
I'm good.
All right, Gruff. It's close.
Come on, Gruff.
I get my reaction back now. I've got my reaction
Yes,
back.
you get your
my
reaction
turn.
back, yep.
Okay, good.
Go on, my son.
Go on. Good. Back of the net.
Gruff, like Kim is just like.
It's because I don't have double actions. I just have one.
You're going over the fucking ambulance.
I don't think that would be very gruffy, would it? I'm just trying to think if there's an opportunity to get us like more glory points because I think what you said about like let's
Trying to
give
sell
them a
it, yeah.
show like it really
Yeah.
resonates with Gruff and so I'm just trying to think what I can do that gives a show.
I mean, if you're a willing creature, I can throw you 30 feet. Or that would be
If
kind
you're
of
a
fun.
willing creature,
Yeah,
Throw each other. Does that work?
for me.
I want to be thrown. Throw me.
There's no way I can. No way. You're way too heavy, I'm afraid.
If I was in any other kind of knight, like who was perhaps not as like honorable and focused, there was something silly that I really wanted to do in like the second fight, and that was go into the crowd and give a rose to Ophelia.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Just a
ship
bit of
it.
silliness, like I had this
love
idea.
She'll pass out.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna go for a straight up hit. I think
Yeah.
that's the point. I'm just gonna try and keep hitting.
You never know. Your dice might not.
17 plus 7. Sorry.
That's okay.
These are loaded.
Like 9 points of damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to shield, reduce that by a d8 plus 3, 4, so reduce by 7, so I take 1 point.
Okay.
Cool.
Through them points though.
Yeah, I really am.
He's in survival mode.
Yeah, fully.
So that is the end of Gruff's turn. So we go to Atlas.
Atlas. Okay, spear down, flame blade out. I'm attacking you twice.
Wait, no, use these dice instead, please.
I really don't know if I trust them, but
I roll
okay.
this branded
Go, get
dice.
that 20.
See?
Oh my god. Hey, if you want to try your dice again, let's call that a bit.
No,
Let's call that a
I
bit.
did that.
No, that was a bit mark. It doesn't count.
Another bit. Roll again.
No, that's it. That's all I got. Well, I can use recovery to absorb a little bit of ambient heat and gain one of my points back.
Friction being built up around you, kind of.
Whoa.
All right,
Save
Gruffith.
Conquest.
Just wasted 2.
Just rolling 20s over here for nothing.
You gotta save those, dude.
I know,
You're gonna
let's
roll
save
nothing but
one.
1s and 2s now.
I am now.
Hey, watch this, by the way.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, see?
Maybe it's
Actually, I would have hit with one of them. I would have hit with one of those, to be fair.
This is a.
This man going through his dice back.
Yeah, you need to dig
I've done
back.
that before though. I've
Take it
like
back.
burned.
It doesn't do anything. They're dice. They're meant to be random.
Yeah, this one rolled me like 2 out 20.
They don't know. These
Ring in it.
roll all sorts of things.
That is what they know.
Get a new set out.
Yeah, we're good here. There we go. We'll try these ones.
You know me.
Let's bring a little bit more magic into this. I would like to cast Entangle.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not directly offensive, so like, as in it doesn't do damage. So
Yeah, so
DC.
Gruff will spin his staff, slam it on the ground, and vines and weeds will grow in a 20-foot square all around you.
Okay.
If you could make a Strength 15 saving throw.
Strength 15. Okay, here we go. Yes!
Can't hear
22.
resisting these things, yeah. So I like to imagine that this is maybe the flames that are building up.
I was gonna say,
around.
yeah, I'm literally like weed whacking right now.
Just like as
Just
they reach
burning them
for
away.
you, they burn away as
Yeah.
they reach towards you and stuff, unable to strike, unable to grip. These mossy, weeds and things growing out from the dirt try and grab onto you, but unfortunately does not count. So that is your action, Gruff, to cast Entangle. Anything else?
For me, baby.
All right, we go back to Atlas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
Here we go.
use. Let's try and do something a little
Crazy.
crazy.
Spicy.
Should I do it?
Yes.
Should I do it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
Come on.
You can do it.
Okay.
Come on,
thing is,
let's go.
do it.
So
Yeah.
I pick up my spear.
I'm going to remind you, there is a long rest before the Conquest.
Oh yeah, there's a long round. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I pick up my spear, and you see as I kind of hold it out in front of me, I take my hand off of it, and the spear stays in place and begins to slowly spin.
Oh, I'm in danger.
And as it does this, I kind of it almost like it's charging up. I then grab hold of it as I whip round like the arena, almost like in a circular motion, as I activate my blaze dancer. So I can move up to 60 feet, and when I do so, I do not provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay.
So I basically zip around in a massive circle, and at the end of it, I'm going to make. You see, he jumps into the air, kind of repeating what you were doing earlier. Jumps into the air like 20 feet, from clearing a 20-foot gap, and is going to make a strike against you with that. And this will do This does additional damage if I hit.
Yeah, it's only it's an action to do one attack.
Yeah.
If you hit, you do extra damage.
Yeah.
And you get the move.
Just getting a 1 on
I'm
that.
just, yeah, I'm gonna miss. I'm almost certainly gonna miss. Here we go. Yes! 19 plus 6!
Oh, that needed to hit.
Oh, yeah, that was way too awesome to then completely flub my lines.
So yeah, it's a strike with extra fire damage, and you can technically force strike onto it as well.
I can, absolutely, I'm gonna
how
do
many-
that.
how much
This is
dice
1d6
is
and 2d8.
1d6.
Okay.
Could be
Plus
spicy.
8.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 7s. 14, 18 plus 8.
And is any
26.
bludgeoning or slashing?
Piercing and fire.
Piercing, yeah, it's piercing and fire, yeah.
So how much is that total?
26. As I leap into the air. Ah! Big explosion of fire.
So cool.
It's over. I think Gruff just lost.
Gruff still stands.
Oh!
I think Atlas celebrates. Like I was like, yeah, cool.
Definitely a glory point for Atlas.
Thank you.
Definitely a glory point for Gruff as well at this point. As like there's a smoke cloud, right? It's the classic thing.
that's what I mean.
Slamming in, the dust of the dirt, the billowing heat as well built up. Everyone's just like, oh, like cheering, but then like as it begins to clear, they just see the spear and the staff locked in place as well. Gruff still standing. This is the point where Duke Ignarius stands up. Yes! Fucking yes, mate! Well, that is full action to do that, so it goes to...
does this count as a polearm attack? Because
No, it does not. I'm not letting you have it. No, you did a cool thing.
Fair. That's 100% fair.
Gruff gets to do a thing now. But I'm pretty sure Gruff's looking pretty beat up at this point.
I'm torn because I'm low, but I'm like, do I heal or do I yield, or do I swing back?
I think I would say that like more healing might kind of like once is probably like something where they'll accept that. I think multiple healing like that it wouldn't be super knightly to just be like, I'm gonna keep healing myself and fighting.
There are people in the crowd that are like, enemies don't do that. That's stupid.
Enemies don't have healing.
Oh, right? Jasper, don't get us started on this.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. I mean, they do have healing.
It was a very well-timed conversation that Tom and I had.
When an enemy chugs an Estus Flog, it's bullshit.
So I think taking this hit, seeing the look in Atlas's eye, thinking of what he said about his father and how it was a lot of pressure to stand up to this legend of the flame. And that resonates with Gruff for reasons the rest of the group don't know yet.
Oh?
But he sees this young man. Like, he took the hit, he still stands. Even as he's thinking about this, he's balling his paw ready for another attack. But then what he does, and indulge me in this for a little bit of roleplay, I'll cast Warding Wind, but not in the meaning of the spell, but just to clear the smoke.
Yeah.
Just to clear the field.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a nod. And I'll withdraw my quarterstaff. I yield.
There's a stunned silence. And then just as like a round of applause begins to...
Also, stand up.
I think Atlas like drops everything for a second, just like looks at you a little bit dumbfounded, rushes towards you, gives you a massive hug, like picks you up, and then like lifts your hand in the air, and we're like, yeah! That was so cool! That was so freaking cool! You were amazing! You gotta teach me how to do that stuff.
I want to say, son,
You made vines come out of the floor!
I am so proud of you. And if I was your father, to see what you did.
Do you want to be my dad too? I can have two dads. That'd be fun.
That would be a great honor, but take this moment, son. Take this moment. You won.
Oh, cool.
Crowd just absolutely going wild. Mixed in with Ember, there are... Cheer is not necessarily the right word. But there are eyes on Gruff. This is not just... This is a victory for Atlas, for the Ember of Helios. But there is, especially from the older audience members, like the young people are so hyped. What a thing, and he's won, and he looks so cool, and like there's that thing. But the people with wisdom, not just like the warriors, but like people, there's a knowing look in Gruff's direction of that sort of like, yeah. And that quiet moment. But yeah, so you get the glory point, Atlas. Absolutely. You won.
Okay.
But I think that, with that, Atlas will progress into the final.
Yeah. Oof. I guess this is one of those things where you lost with so much honor.
So much honor.
Truly. Yeah,
this isn't really a loss. This is like Atlas has won,
right?
But Gruff has not lost.
No,
is very much the thing here, and is very much in the spirit of it. This is exactly what these tournaments should be about. That bout will probably be remembered in Ashen Rest for a very, very long time.
I also want to point out I was in so much trouble if that didn't work. Truly, I was running out of stuff.
Well, I know that it's going on, but if you can take a quick short rest on your character sheet, because you have about, like just under an hour to sit down.
Oh my god.
As the arenas are kind of rejoined together into a much larger kind of fighting ring. Because you've got a final fight to do, unfortunately.
Can I short rest as well?
Yeah. Well, you are done for the day, thankfully, but yes. Yeah.
So am I not fighting in the Conquest?
Conquest is tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's you get a second day.
Rona will wait for Gruff to rejoin and then give him a big hug. I'm so proud of your achievements. That was such a noble thing that you did. I knew you had more fight in you. But you gave it to the young man. That's honorable.
Really talented young man.
Yes.
Very impressed with him. It didn't feel right to go on.
Well, I think I saw some eyes on you because of what you did.
Oh, really?
Yes. Did you hear my second speech?
I thought I heard something, yes.
Yeah. Well, the older folk are taking note, I think.
Okay, thank you.
So that's a good thing.
Thank you. You've done a great justice by me, Rob.
Oh, you did an amazing fight. Yay, Gruff.
Have you finished taking that short rest?
Yeah,
Nice.
all good.
You are brought forward to the now central fighting chamber as the Duke. The final of the Shield Bearer tournament. One of the greatest of the smaller tournaments. This is the contest of classic martial skill, very essence of knighthood. And I am very proud to have our two champions fight in this battle. The young man of Emberford, the Ember of Helios.
Hey.
As he gestures, there is this big kind of cheer. Atlas, Atlan, Phoenix. As he kind of calls it out, you do the spin. Chosen of Lady Meteona of the Cardinal Valley. In the other, we have Sir Riker Stormrider of the Western Plain, a knight of renown, of glory, one who has proven herself time and time again in tournaments across the Empire. And you see the giant blonde Jotnir woman kind of like turn around, and she clearly has fans amongst the crowd. People have painted sort of their face like half blue. They've got these banners with like a lightning crest of a thunder beast head with a shield and spear, background with a lightning bolt as she kind of like waves and she looks down to you. So, hello.
Hi.
I watched that match, invigorating to see you fight.
Thanks.
You and the Wild Heart, you really get the spirit of this.
Yeah, yours seemed over pretty quickly.
Oh, yes, it was not much of a challenge.
Yeah, good, yeah.
But I should warn you, little Ember, I won't yield. I will fight until I am down or something else.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, 100%. 110% actually.
Excellent.
More.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, awesome.
Yes, the glory of my Lord Eliodnir.
Okay, cool. See you in a bit.
Go to the.
I don't think I can do this. No. She's so huge. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
I know it's only been 5 minutes since your last battle.
Yeah.
You put everything into that.
Yeah, I did.
You somehow have this.
Okay, thanks.
We got your back in the audience.
No, that's
We'll be
awesome.
cheering.
That's exactly where okay.
How tired does the other fighter look? Probably
not at
Not at
all.
all. Like,
Yeah.
this has just been a breeze for them.
Well, not a breeze, but she's also had a long rest and recovered.
Yeah.
Some things that she needed to. I have rolled to see what she's recharged and stuff like that, and she is looking fighting fit.
Pretty good.
Can you roll initiative for me, please, Atlas?
Yeah, sure. 15.
15 total?
Yes.
All right.
This is like the time in an early RPG when you control the boss just to see how strong they are. You're gonna fight this later on. It's like, oh god.
This is you start approximately sort of like 40 feet apart from each other. She goes first.
Yep.
Striker goes first. Tall, long legs, being a Jotnir, just boom, 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 boom. She comes striding
She gets
across.
close to me. I'm gonna use my reaction.
You can use
attack.
the action. Yeah, totally. Brings the shield out.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
If you said that, I was about to leave this seat. I was like, nope, I'm good.
I yield.
I yield. Yeah, I'm good.
Squishy, don't touch me.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, fantastic. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Hey, first hit.
You kind of jab up
There's
into
no
her.
knightlyhood here. I'm like, nope, I don't want glory. I just want to win.
You know, she does try to deflect it. She's not just going to let you hit it. She tries to deflect it, but you kind of get it through her guard, scrapes along her arm. The scales kind of cut, and you see the thick Icarus blood kind of. And she's just like, good. And lightning blasts out her mouth as she breathes lightning. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm so good at those, wearing full split armor. Yep, 12.
You know you mentioned Avengers earlier?
Yeah.
Scene with
I
Hulk
think-
and Loki.
Yeah, well, no, I think this is more of a this is more of a Hawkeye versus Thor situation.
That would be 23 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god!
My God.
She kind of, that's her action. She just like,
Conductive metal.
she like spins the spear around. She just like poses. It's now your turn, Atlas.
That was a great.
That was a great noise. Your turn. The afro, like even
that's
blown now, like.
I put the spear down by the power of Helios, and I reach up and grab the sickle. Okay. Oh god. Oh man, this is tough.
You need vents in this thing to
Yeah,
release
truly.
smoke.
Yeah, it looks smoldering, which is probably cool.
Maybe.
Rough. Okay, 2 attacks.
Yes.
Here we go. Flaming sickle, nat 20s.
Oh, that's a
It's a 21 and a 1.
21 is the highest, so the one is definitely. 21 hits.
21 hits.
That one.
And a nat 1.
It's distracted by the sizzling.
This is technically a melee spell attack. Mm-hmm. Would I still be able to use my psi ability, like my extra fire damage?
I'd say you can, yeah.
So I will. I'll
That
take.
was smart. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. I'm down
I
next
do.
turn.
I could roll like dog shit for the rest of this and like keep missing. Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, but I also roll like dog shit. So 3, 6, 12 plus 20 points.
21. That's pretty good.
Not
Like
bad.
this blazing strike, fueled fueled with flame magic. Oh, you burn hot, little ember. Oh. End turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it up.
And I think for the sake of I know I'm almost certainly gonna lose this, so I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
And as I do this, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before. Where I'm like, I turn my back and I'm like, see what I can do. Who's next? And I'm assuming I just get clubbed around the head or something.
But if you turn away from her, she's like, no, you turn and face me. I'm not, and she'll wait for you to do. She's not going to strike you in the back. I don't fight like that.
Yeah. Woo! Oh, okay. And then
Never turn around.
And then as soon as I turn around,
Yeah. So when you do, eventually, she will take her action, which is 3 attacks. With her spear.
My goodness.
No, in actual fact, she bashes you with her shield first.
I'm looking at Gruff this could have been you, bro.
I am.
Actually,
She cares more about winning than glory. I'm going to spend a point of glory to re-roll that attack. for her.
okay, yeah, love that.
From a 1 to a 2. See? It doesn't matter.
But it did go up.
Yes, it did go up. So
have gone down.
you duck underneath as the strike is too wide. She is going to try that again. That is going to be a 21 this time.
Yep, that hits.
Just a little bit.
Little bit.
That's only 6 points of bludgeoning damage, but then I need a strength saving throw, or you are knocked prone.
Ooh, okay, well, I'm good at strength, he says. Come on.
Why did you say it, dude?
10.
You are knocked on your butt.
And an attack as well.
And then a third attack, which she now has advantage on because you're prone.
Wow, no glory
Natural
she
20.
has.
Different dice! Different dice!
Nat 20? We need to crit anyway, because
we do crit rolls.
We do crit rolls
Maybe a little bit differently. as
Oh,
well.
what is this?
10 out of 10. No.
We do the crunchy crits. We do max damage and roll again, unfortunately.
You're not gonna. No.
Well,
no way.
actually, Let's see.
Well,
Well,
how many dice are you rolling?
he's got a lot.
He's mathing.
It's a lot of math.
It's a lot.
31 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I think
got
that's
anything?
the.
Yeah.
I can reduce it, but I don't think I can reduce it by enough.
Do you want to try?
No, I can't.
No.
11. Was it 31?
31.
Yeah, I'd be 5 short regardless. Yeah.
You feel this piercing spear.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. The spear comes piercing down. It is like a bleeding wound, like as it like stabs in. You feel your consciousness begin to fade. Reiko will turn around like, healer! He needs healing. I win. And will pull the spear out and sort of, like does put her hands over the wound to like staunch the bleeding and like is gonna try and hold it there for you.
I'm gonna because I'm trying to be badass just before I pass out.
Well, you don't have to pass out. You're just rendered out of the fight.
Yeah, sure. Well, I think as this thing is like pierced through my skin or whatever, I take my gauntleted hand, I kind of grab hold of the sword and like pull myself up a little bit, and I go, "Good fight. I'll get you next time."
And she'll just sort of lean in and be like, get stronger. I want to feel that fire burn hot. Burn hot a little ember. Healer! And she kind of calls out. And she'll keep it pressed down. One of the priests of the church runs out, administers
I'm gonna
healing.
willingly fail all my death saves to make her feel bad. No, I'm joking.
You don't get a choice because they cast kill wounds on you. It's only going to be 6 HP, but you are up and conscious.
That's fine.
I imagine there's still like talk in the audience of like this against the giant. You're still holding strong against them, like a David and Goliath like thing.
This Jotnir warrior who is clearly a very well trained, fighter. As a point, like she's a CR 6 monster on her own. Like
I was so tempted to just drop all of my glory on that fight, just to see if I could win.
Yeah,
but I was like,
anything, you gained.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say that like definitely in this you come out of it looking quite a champion as well. But with that, Riker is heralded as the winner of the Shield Master tournament. Kind of like pumps her fist like yes, does like a whole thing of walking around the arena like I am the best. Very much is about winning.
How many people in the audience are like, they've won
Well, there's definitely like her fans are like yeah. And then there's people just like, okay.
Good.
I mean, she's probably not she doesn't win all of the tournaments. She's just very experienced. So people are pretty excited and hyped. But yeah, unfortunately, Atlas,
once he's healed, he jumps up and goes, I lost a fight! Cool!
Great job.
Yeah, okay, awesome. That hurt. That really hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
I mean, you stood up to it though. That was impressive.
Yeah.
I would have just yielded immedially against that kind of foe.
I'm glad that didn't look like
I gotta be honest, it kind of sucked. It was, a lesson, a real lesson.
I've been hit by lightning before. I didn't.
That was really bad. That was really bad.
your hair looks a little
Frazzled. Yeah, I need a comb. Maybe some frizzies if anyone's got any.
No, the way you fight though, it's impressive, and you're going to be joining us in the Conquest tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, there is also, if you would like, there is the House of the Rose, which is the temple to Saint Typhine, which is one of the divine saints here, which is a public bathhouse, but they also do like free beauty treatments and like hair and things like that. That's all like a big thing that you can go and do here in National Rests. The tournament winners, technically you guys came second and third. You are given smaller trophies. Reika gets a giant sort of embossed golden shield with the Duke's crest on it, easily worth sort of like 500 gold, this thing.
Wow.
Bites it to check it's real. Yes, great. And then she's just like, cool. Puts it on her back and
Merchant!
She's literally she's going to immediately and go and sell it. She probably like slaps her hand, is like, where's the best place to get the drink around here? And then immediately goes off to like find a drink, somewhere to drink.
Buy that and just show it to my dad.
Just like, I want this.
I want in.
But the two of you, so I believe second place would be a smaller golden trophy of a drake. So like a wingless kind of mount dragon, basically, worth 300 gold.
Hell yeah!
And then for the third place, which would go to Gruff, would be a kind of small golden shield, not shield. like a horn, like a kind of fang, like a golden fang, like on a mount board and things like that. It's worth 150 gold. It's your tournament prize, basically.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Any glory for dying in glorious combat? No.
You've had enough glory.
Yeah, that's fine.
We need a collectibles showcase.
You do.
The enticing devil.
In some kind of island, beachy getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That is
Get it,
run
that vibe.
by a guy.
Yeah. We can
Yeah.
hire someone.
There's so many
Red
of this
hair.
one
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, red hair.
yeah. Anyway,
Fancy.
7.
the one you haven't played.
I've played the original. I don't need to play this.
Rebirth?
I played that one. I haven't played the latest one. Anyway.
Out of interest,
Yes.
because obviously Glory is being tracked separately to the actual tournament itself. Is
Yes.
there an idea of where people sort of ended up glory-wise?
Well, what are you guys currently on?
13.
13 for Atlas.
I mean, in terms of like, the
13?
grand scheme of
13.
everyone
Hell
else
yeah.
as well.
So in the tournament, Gruff and Atlas are definitely ranking pretty high in the glory department.
Nice, okay.
A lot of the other you guys, I think that exchange of you guys encouraging each other and trying to make a show of it and things like that have definitely put you kind of ahead of the majority of the crowd. Now, obviously, there are a lot of high-level elite knights in this as well. They're kind of topping it.
Oh, I'm looking. If I can get in the top 20 here, I'll be pretty happy. You know what I mean?
Definitely looking in that kind of top bracket. You're like looking at like top
The
10,
underdogs.
top 20 kind of thing. But also for people that aren't already knights, most of the established, you've got more glory than some established knights have. So you are definitely ranking in there. Like this is going to definitely draw a lot of attention for both of
Just
you.
want to know if, like, the audience, like, of all the matches they're talking about that they've seen that day, like, if a lot of
Gruff and
people-
Atlas's match is the only match anybody's
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. Like
That's
that, like I'm not like that. That is going to be a match that will spread out from Ashen's Rest as like a thing. Like it was like people were so hyped about it, and it came so close, and the events that took place. Like most of the matches, like Reika won, and most of her matches were like that, like two or three hits done.
Yeah.
Done.
You know,
Yeah.
whereas
No
you
joke.
really had like a clash of a test of skill of equal kind of skill. Even like some of your early matches, like they were a lot more sort of one-sided. than that.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
But you now have the rest of the evening, and like so, we open up this to the rest of the team as well. Like you have, there is no more planned celebrations. There's no more planned matches or events. But there is generally up at the Ducal Palace. There will be an evening of dancing at the balls, at the Duke's Palace, which you would be invited to. All of you guys as heroes of Ashen Rest, and you being a representative of Lady Meteona as well, you would certainly be invited to that. Not all of the knights and knight errants get invited to it, like a lot of them do, but you guys definitely get invited to that. Or you can take a quiet moment to, go and bathe and have some food and stay in a nice inn or whatever you guys wish to do.
Well, Atlas is covered in his own blood currently. So I think Atlas is gonna get head to the bathhouse and be like, is anyone else? I'm gonna go and get cleaned up.
We should help you get in because we've got good standing there.
Oh, cool.
We
yeah.
defeated some evil spirits.
Oh, sweet.
And so we're in the good books.
Yeah.
So you might get a discount.
That would be amazing. That would be great.
We'll try.
But I'm probably gonna try and check out the ball. I should probably represent my lady. If there's no one else there, and God forbid, someone else from Emberfoot is there representing the other. Is anyway.
Or ice out.
Well, I was thinking that maybe balls are not my kind of thing, but maybe I should go to see if there's any of the members of the Loyal Hounds there and see if I can,
Oh, yes.
I guess, pick up on today's fights and see what they think.
Oh, I'm already hearing good stories about that fight between you two.
Yes.
It's all anyone is talking about.
Everyone's talking about it.
It was one of the most impressive fights I have ever seen.
Incredible.
No, I haven't seen many, sure, but some of the moves you both did, incredible, and I can't wait to see what you both do together in the Conquest.
I'm excited
tomorrow.
to see what you do. I mean, you had some cool stuff when you saved me the other day. Like, I'm excited. I'm really.
I can't wait. But as for the ball, I mean, dancing isn't really my thing, thinking back to me and Ophelia dancing in a particular side quest. But there might be some people there that
people.
Yes, I would prefer to skip. So I will head back to the inn, the Enticing Devil, for tonight. But if you do want to go there, enjoy yourself.
I'll pocket some food and snacks for you.
More snacks. Wonderful.
I'm at snack count 2.
The snack tracker.
Well, I'm not going to turn down an opportunity for dancing, so I think I will join Atlas and get myself gussied up at the old spa, and then go have a little
Spa then
soiree.
dancing?
Yes.
Spa then dancing?
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
As well. So you guys take Atlas.
Free snacks.
Yeah, there's going to be free food there. You take Atlas to the House of the Rose. For Atlas's benefit, this is a beautiful shrine, like a large bathhouse temple to the Saint Typhine, who is where Tieflings and Tieflings come from. She was a devil that came and sought redemption and was elevated to saint status. When you enter, the house is run by a pair of a brother and sister of wild hearts who are bunny people. They have the ears, but they're humanoid shapes. Reverend Mother Aurelia is this very sort of voluptuous sort of like, oh, darling, come in, yes. Oh, look at the state of these clothes. We must get these cleaned up and repaired.
Thank you.
My friends, kisses on the cheek. Oh, wonderful to see you all again.
This is our new best friend, Atlas.
Hi.
Oh, what a charming and handsome young man you brought.
Yeah, thanks. Very
You got
kind
to
of
the
you.
finals.
Oh, in the tournament, yes. Well, we saw you do your lovely introductions and presentation. Both me and Dandeli were very impressed. Wonderful. Well, is there anything we can do? We can have the baths are ready and prepared for you. We can make sure these clothes are washed and repaired.
Thank you.
Does anybody require anything
We
else?
want to look good for the ball.
Of course, darling. Yes, not a problem at all. Not a
Yeah,
problem at all.
that would be great.
I will have Dandeli. We'll do nails and hair and cleanse your faces and things like that. I will sort out your clothes, darling, as well.
So cool.
Yes.
Can I get a shave? And you see that he's got like the tiniest amount of like fluff on his chin, just like truly like 4 hairs, like
Oh,
maybe.
wow.
Aurelia will say, "What a display of man," and she'll like go down and be like, "Oh, this is so rough. Absolutely, we can
Thanks.
have
Okay,
this all
awesome.
shaved clean."
Yeah.
Well, no, I think that like when that shave happens, like it's almost like she lathers it all up.
Yeah,
Like it's almost like and it's like it's definitely trying to make you feel like a really manly, cool guy.
Yeah.
Like she's like leaning in, she washes the hair, eases the frizz, and like tones it down. Always complimentary, whatever it is. Always complimenting.
I love this place. This is awesome.
Wonderful,
The
right?
hot bath water is refreshing and everything. And yeah, clothes are repaired. Any holes or damage to anything like that is all fixed. Armor is clean.
Can Gruff ask for his beard to be done like Sir Griald's?
Dandeli is like, oh, well, of course. You know, I was the one that did it for him. So yes, of course, we can do a similar thing.
What an honor it was for you.
No. It's fine. But yes. Or come here and like brings you down and like brings out some like decorative gemstones and things like that and does them all up as well. And what about this mane? What are we doing with this? Slicked back, or are we leaving it as is? Or
Well, I normally prefer it au naturel.
why would you say it in that strange way?
It's a term I heard somewhere.
I'm
I
joking.
just heard it somewhere.
Yes.
But I suppose for a ball, I should probably look fancy. I don't know.
Well, you know, it gives you such a fine silhouette. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it too much. But let's get it all nice and clean, and we'll fluff it all out.
A lot of tangles in it.
Does exactly that. Detangles it, frizzes it, fluffs it all out. Looks beautiful by the time it's all
Gains like more volume.
more volume, always more volume. And yeah, you guys make your way up to the Ducal Palace, those of you who are going. I don't want to spend too much time, but there are definitely a couple of like quick things. You do see that there are various knights there. You, Atlas, would definitely recognize that somebody is walking around. They're kind of trying to avoid you because they don't want to get too caught into it. But you would recognize a young female wild heart, kind of cat ears and things like that. Red hair, like bright red, dyed. You know it's dyed. That is not natural. But you see
it's died.
Knight Errant Raura
so
is her
well.
name, and she's the Knight Errant for Lord Meteonia. So your sort of rival in Emberford. She wouldn't be a lady; she would just be Raura Ferosa.
Oh God, it's just the way you said it. You know it's.
You know it's sass. That's important to Alice.
You know.
I love the sass.
But the thing I do want to focus on, and you know,
We definitely have a moment where we're, you know, in like the big group dance where you're like you swap partners.
Yeah.
We have a moment where we come together and we're just like staring each other down, and then we go on to the next one. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
got like the cat ears and like,
Yeah,
like their ears go down, Like,
My afro just catches on fire for a
you can
second.
see the roots, and she's just like, behind them.
I can see your roots. As I move away.
But one thing I did want to like single on. So Ophelia, beautiful night of dancing music. This takes you back to Osseous. This is like a grand ball in the Countess's, opulent ballroom that you would remember. There's less skeletons and zombies and mummies and things like that there, but you make do. And people are in these wonderful evening wear and jewelry, and you would probably be quite the bit of a belle of the ball, like you, quite a striking figure, and people want to be seen influencing these influential people around it. And even Lord Obsidious comes up and very gracefully is like, may I have a dance, and leads you to it. And like he's like 10 feet tall, so it's like, swirling you around a little bit, but this kind of very impressive thing.
Yeah, Ophelia's just making herself look as graceful as possible, putting on all the airs.
Oh yeah, and like definitely very striking. People are whispering about you and your friends and everything else. Daisy and Rowan, so much food. Like you are just shoveling it into bags. Like
So many snacks.
It is a incredible
I do some
feast.
Tauren dancing.
Yeah. But you would probably get a chance to like play. There are musicians there as well, Rowan, and like you'd probably be asked to go up and do a bit of a play along with them and things like that. People admiring the
Oh, I
luge.
couldn't.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. But yeah,
No
people
one knows the song.
admiring Sosinanto like beautifully. Like the lute is people always kind of asking you about it and things like that. But Gruffith, you feel out of place in these kind of places, and like you get a moment with Sir Griold, who congratulates you and says all these things, but Sir Griold, and he's very quickly drawn away by other things. He's pulled into dances. He's you don't get to spend too much time with him, but he does take a few moments.
He knows the beard.
He does notice the beard, and he's like, you copied my beard. No. But you have this lovely moment.
I know it's died.
But as you are kind of stood awkwardly maybe at the back as everyone's dancing and you're not quite sure what to do with yourself, you hear like this kind of like creaking kind of sound as a older female figure. She could be half elf, but she looks human. But there's a sort of timelessness to her. She's older though, like clearly in like her 60s, nearly 70s, and she has the most beautiful, ornate wood carved wheelchair that she's in. Little blanket over her legs, but still wearing armor on her top half of her body. Just a breastplate and shoulder guard. She has an elaborate cloak and also like a head wrap, like a headdress kind of like wrapped like a bandana around. And then she has this hair spilling out of the top of it, decorated with jewels and gemstones and things like that. And you can see that she has, as a scarf, almost like a neckerchief, a piece of black fabric that bears heraldry of Urdas Kia, the Black Dragon's province. And she kind of wheels herself over to you. You can see there's still strength in her arms. She easily like wheels herself over in this ornately carved and engraved and studded with metal and silver. But it has this kind of a little bit of a kind of witch's vibe to the wheelchair as well, like something like a kind of creepy Baba Yaga kind of hut maybe kind of vibe to it. No like fetishes or things hanging off it, but like runes carved into it and stuff like that. Oh. You are Sir Gruffith of Tremoro, I believe.
Oh, yes, that would be me. Who do I have the honor of speaking to?
Well, I am one that I believe that you've been looking for. My name is, I am Sir Nora Kell of South Fen. I am a member of the Circle of Loyal Hounds.
I've been looking for your order for so long.
I apologize that it has taken us this time to find you, Gruffith. We are a rather nomadic order. We do not have many operational barracks or things like that. We tend to go where we are needed or settle down in little villages and settlements dotted around the countryside, as is fitting for folks of an older generation. But I was brought here. It is sometimes we step out to see if there is anyone who is interested or needs our help in our circle. And it was, your name has been mentioned to me several times, and I've seen you in the tournament today as well. May I ask, is it membership that you wish to speak to us of?
Yes, that would be a great honor. I was told of your order back when I was in my little village, and it sounded like home for me.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, may I ask how old you are? You can just give a vague thing if you don't know exactly. You can be like, is Gruffson like in his 50s, isn't
Yeah,
he? He's
I
like
always figured
human
older,
years, he'd be like
yeah.
a 50s kind of
Do
guy.
Hearts live as long as humans?
It's about average, so
About
like,
the
yeah,
same.
it's about the same, yeah. Like most of the humanoid races, apart
You're
from like
3.
elves and dwarves and stuff, yeah. I don't want to be dealing with no 3-year-old Aarakocra nonsense. But yeah, she's just like, yes, it would make you one of, certainly in our sort of younger members, but you would certainly be qualified to join us. We are a little different to many of the other orders. We concern ourselves with often very local, smaller issues, caring for those who are sick, who do not have anyone to look after them, protecting those who are meek and vulnerable and
infirm.
Infirm indeed.
We forget that one.
We are a very caring order. We are not so interested in glory, in pursuits of high tales or adventure and things like that. It is people that we are invested in. Is that still something that interests you?
That has always been at the core of who I am. My village, out on the ice, it's cold, it's miserable, it's a hard life. But what makes it work is that we work together and we look after our own.
This is something that I feel Urdaskir and Iceheart have very much in common. Our lives in Urdaskir are also quite hard. It is not this pleasant environment with its lush hills and vineyards and sunny days.
It's nice here, isn't it?
It is too nice, I feel.
nice.
It makes... and she gestures at the young people dancing in her feet. They're like, laughing and flirting. And she's just like, I envy them in a way, such carefree, light-hearted lives. Not that there are not challenges here, of course, but they do not know the hardship of freezing mornings digging peat so you have warmth for the winter and mining up the bog iron and such things. Or perhaps where you are from, I imagine you have similar tasks and duties that are not pleasant or enviable. But I feel that is a point on which our provinces are very much aligned. When the tournament is complete, I will remain here until the tournament is finished. I would like some time to consider. I will need to send a message to some of the others of my order. We will discuss a possible test to set you, and should that test be completed and proven to us, then membership to the order would then fall upon our sponsor, the dragon, whom we do not pledge allegiance, but who validates our order existence. Once that is all done, then you will perhaps have your answer. But if I may, give me some time. Now that you have met, feel free, if you have couriers or magical messages, you may send them to me as well. I am sort of a liaison. My fighting days are a little behind me, but I help the order in whatever way I can, often as a sort of diplomat or liaison with many others. But yes. Also, you are fighting in the Conquest tomorrow, are you not?
Oh, yes, with the rest of my friends.
There is a chance you may go up against my grandson. I would suggest you do not hold back on my account or believe that there is anything that to be concerned with that he is related by blood to me. He has chosen a different path, and, well, I hope that perhaps a sign of wisdom, of age, can be proven to him. He can be quite a little cocky, arrogant arsehole.
Right.
So that just kept going.
Yeah.
Cocky little arrogant asshole little bitch boy.
Right, teach the young one a lesson.
Well, I did not tell you to do that.
Of
But
course, I would not.
if you would see it fit at any point to do so, I will certainly find it most amusing.
I'll bear that in mind.
Of course, of course. And she extends a hand up to you.
Big paw comes down.
She takes it in that kind of grandmother way and sort of pulls you in a little bit and looks at the hand and she can feel, and she's feeling the calluses.
Yeah.
And she like feeling, yes, a hard life. Yes, you will be very fitting for the order, I think. And like lets it go. But tomorrow, focus on your match in the Conquest, and tomorrow we will discuss matters further.
It was a great pleasure to finally meet you.
And to you, Gruffith of Tremor, you should be proud that your name has not just reached my ears, but there were many today who were observing, who found you to be an inspiring source. But knowing that you were seeking us out, I thought that I would come and speak with you. A pleasure.
A great pleasure.
Try and enjoy this ruckus youngsters' evening, I suppose. It's too loud for my business. I'm going to bed. A nice hot cup of chocolate, I think.
Oh, sounds lush.
Yes, it does.
Sweet dreams.
Thank you, my dear. She turns and wheels the chair away, basically.
I think after she goes, and as long as he knows that she's out of earshot, Gruff exhales a long exhale, just a little fist, and then he'll look around. Sister Ophelia, a dance.
Yes, Gruff, yes! I'd be honoured! He's like, sorry, excuse me.
Lord of Sidious.
Get fucked.
Get away from me, trash.
I imagine that Obsidious is too, would probably have had to have left you a little bit ago. We can say it's some asshole of a knight who's like, very
I'm
offended.
done with you. For me.
Yeah, and then falling with Gruff and expertly dancing the evening. Just before we cut to break, is there anything desperate anybody else would like to do before we cut into? Because I do want to jump straight into the Conquest in our second half.
No, I mean, the only thing for Xanthias is to go back to the tavern. It probably ends the episode on a bit of a sad note. But
sad by
I literally go back to the tavern. So because the entire day, this noble face that he's putting on, trying to be positive and energetic for his friends, that social battery gone.
Yeah,
eliminated.
we've all been there, bud.
And also, it chose not to be at this thing because of his fear of gold dragons.
Yeah.
If he was to encounter people there, I imagine he would probably find his way onto the roof, and he's almost he can see the party happening in the very, very distance.
Well, you can see Ducal Palace out on the street. If you sit on the street corner. I mean, there'd probably be some light, but not quite that.
There's happiness and celebration and things across the entire city, but as he takes his gauntlet off with the scarred hand and the creeping rot of the crown steel going up his arm, he almost leans back and just looks at the crown above him and just spends a long time just watching this broken moon.
The broken moon with its red and gold light kind of intermingling, the moon of Malir, this dark shadowed point, ever vigilant over it, watching these two things and just feeling that pulse of heat rising up and down the hand. Very, very fitting. One thing I did briefly want to mention as well that I would have forgotten is that at the evening party as well, Mistress Ilana Vidante would have only briefly been able to grab Gruff, but would have given you a very sort of appraising, very good show kind of thing. But would certainly I know Ophelia is you would see the mistress who would probably engage in some dancing and things like that as well, as the sort of two kind of circling, but she's definitely been involved in more of that. There will be another ball tomorrow night as well. The Duke has said that once everything is concluded, there will be an even bigger party to celebrate with.
I need to buy a new dress.
But with that, we are going to take our break. We're going to end our first part here.
Yeah.
And that is going to be it. So thank you guys so much. We will see you in part 2. We've got a lot to get through, so I'm going to
Conquest.
Sorry.
Welcome back to part 2 of Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Having concluded the first day of the tournament in Ashen Rest, our party now find themselves waking up on the next day and making their way to the tournament field for the Conquest, a team battle that takes place. One of the second most anticipated event of the whole tournament. This brings out many of the aspirant knights, but also the crowd, and much glory can be attained in this as well.
Oh yeah.
we have, when you arrive, the tournament field and the arena itself is already near to bursting. People are sitting and like standing in places where they probably shouldn't just to be able to get a view. This is a dominant event. If this is the second most anticipated event, you can only imagine the joust is going to be even more tightly packed than this. The teams are all gathered and set ready. In this fight, you will be participating in one single match, and the idea is that you are basically trying to score as many points as possible. As everything is prepared, you watch some of these battles take place as a few hours go past. And the way that it works is the teams are brought into the arena. Duke Ignarius, his daughter Emberissa, and his son Lord Obsidius are next to him, and Obsidius steps forward, and when a match begins, the Draconic Mage casts his hands out, and an illusory terrain is created within him.
Oh, that's cool.
And it seems to be chosen from a set number of battlefields that all seem to have different names. The Golden Fields, the Ruined Towers, like all these different names that give to the different
Rust.
the Rusted Villa or something like that. You know?
Tilted Tower.
But so you kind of watch some of these battles, and the principle of the game is a flag is presented in the center of the battlefield, and then each team is given a barracks or a headquarters or a fortress or something like that with a magical pillar in it. And the goal is to go and claim the flag, bring it back to your base, touch it to the magical pillar, and you will score a point.
Okay.
You can also still earn glory, so knocking down opponents, making them unconscious, like being knightly and being orderly and all of that stuff will also earn you glory.
I am no knight. I'm gonna win.
There are also, if anybody does go down to 0 hit points, at the end of the turn, you basically get an automatic healing word, which will bring you back up and into the fight. Now, that's only going to be a small amount of hit points, though, so it might still be worth using your own healing spells, like to keep yourselves topped up, to stay in the fight as long as possible, because you're going to be knocked prone, you're going to have to stand up, you might be out of position. The flag itself, you have to have a hand free to hold the flag.
Okay.
You can't, it doesn't just magically hover over you, you have to physically. So if you're using a shield and a weapon or a two-hand, you have to decide what you're going to put away in order to carry it. It does count as a quarterstaff as a weapon, so you can fight with it as well if you want to.
Cool.
Once you have the flag, it is considered vulgar and unknightly to grapple and wrestle a flag off somebody, like a kind of oh mine, it's my flag. They don't want that. So the idea is that if you are knocked prone, you drop the flag and it drops next to you. If you're knocked unconscious, stunned, paralyzed, or dazed, which is a condition I sometimes use, you also drop the flag.
Okay.
If you are disarmed or have any other reason or effect that you would drop the metal flagpole.
Right.
Metal and stuff like that. Think about
okay.
how all of those things can work. I am open to creative ideas and things like that
rubber
as
gloves.
well. Yeah.
Nice.
Now, this is an OC knowledge thing. The enemy team are going to have something called team actions, which work a little bit like legendary actions. Just to balance it, because you guys are 6 people and I'm 1 person with 1 brain.
Sure.
So they're going to have like these special kind of legendary actions where they can only do them once each. They've got 6 actions, 1 for each member. If that member isn't on the field or is unconscious, I can't use that action. Okay. So, but they can only use it once.
Can we just get a list of those so we can know who to attack?
Yeah.
So we know who to attack first.
Good try.
Yeah.
So, but with that, eventually your team are brought out, and across the field, you see your enemy team. Leading your enemy, well, not leading it, but sort of stood in front, looking like the commander, like the tactical advisor. You see a very simply dressed splint mail, sort of like a large shamshir, like a curved, like greatsword, basically. Dressed in bald head, little beard, a very normal-looking man. And this is Sir Thomas Cooper. He is a knight. He is a knight of Cauldre, but he is just like a dude.
Yeah.
But he's a very tactical-minded dude. He's a kind of a strategist.
Cool.
You also see the rabbit guy, Willow the Wit. The Willow the Wit, the sort of wild heart bunny man, is next to him, sort of like looking around a bit nervously, a bit unsure. Next to them as well, you would see a very well dressed, almost looking like a bit of a nun, like her armor and like her design, a little bit reminiscent of the Ecliptic Order, is an archer woman with like very short, dark black hair, with a bow and a quiver of arrows, and she's kind of looking around. She's introduced as Sister Thorn. Sister Thorn. You also, and this is for Atlas. So many names. You would spot that Raura Ferosa, the Knight of Lord Meteonir, is also in this team. Has been randomly assigned.
Sorry, what was that name?
Raura Ferosa.
How are we spelling it?
Raora. Raura. And she's Ferosa is Ferosa.
I just whisper, it's die.
And she kitty lady. She cat lady. She cat lady.
Row.
And then two more. There is also Dame Helana, Dame being the sort of female affix for certain knights. Some people prefer to be called Dame. She's wearing sort of chainmail. She has a very ornate staff engraved with symbols of like anvils and hammers. She has like the symbol of Saint Misara on her chest. She's human. And then finally, a very dark, and in fact you saw him in the introductions, the dark-clad Sir Vrax Kell.
Yes! What?
His wicked woodsman axe, like looking all dark and spooky, bald head, looking very menacing as he stands there as well. Nice. And that is the team you are facing here.
His surname's basically Kill. Oh no!
So we're against. So there's. Of the 6, only one of them is not a knight, Sister Thorn?
And Willow the Wit is also technically not a knight as well.
Okay.
And Raura Ferosa is a knight errant. She's not a knight yet either.
Right.
She's like Atlas.
Okay, yeah.
So you're basically
I
fighting,
just say that, I'm like,
you're fighting 3 official knights.
she's
Sorry,
no
just-
knight.
Because I'm tired and I blanked out a little bit.
that's fine.
The scene where I met Nora Cal.
Yes.
Wait, you just said the name.
That's the grandson.
She was an Alpha, right?
No.
No. What was she?
Human.
Human.
She there was like a timelessness to her, like an elf.
Okay.
But she did not appear. She may be half elf, maybe.
Vrax Kell.
Yeah.
Cal.
Nora
Makes
Kell.
sense.
Yeah.
There's just
Wow,
linked up
same
in my
name.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
who'd have
name.
thought?
Oh, wow, not me.
So that's
that one. He's an asshole. Apparently, his grandmother told me.
I needed no introduction.
Wait, his
but-
grandma told you that?
Yeah. I met
Damn.
him last night at the ball.
No Werther's
Asshole.
for him, huh? Okay.
She said she'd like us to teach him a lesson.
Well, that we can do. Ow.
What about that guy? Just the guy. What is that?
he
Yeah, I'll
looks like
take
a
the guy.
farmer in armor. Like he just looks like a bloke, like a guy, like a
I would love it so
Former
much. He
farmer.
just has peasant stats, like
Yeah.
he's just got 11 HP.
He's just got an average person's name, Thomas.
Thomas.
He'd be called Thomas.
I didn't even realize you could be called Thomas in this
Stupid
world.
name.
No ulterior motives.
What are you looking for?
Anyway. So we see the enemy team lay before you.
Yes.
Duke Ignarius, the next match of the Conquest shall begin. My son, let us conjure forth a battlefield for these fine knights and warriors to do battle upon. And I don't know if I want to do this because it's so dumb.
Do it. Do it.
He basically gestures, and there is an attendant with a wheel, and that's called a different battlefield.
Yes.
Spin the wheel of battle.
You don't get to vote on the map.
Fireplane.
And it lands. It is called the Gardens of Deathyear, Saint Deathyear, the saint. As you see, Obsidius is like steps forward. He speaks these arcane words as he reaches out his gesture, and the interior field of the arena to you. There is no more audience. It's like a grey mist. It's like you're enshrouded in a grey mist. But you see before you a kind of solemn-looking mortuary, like the front of a graveyard. You see trees, these like stone crumbling walls filtered with moss, trees, and ominous statues of Saint Deathyear on either side of a crypt, with a little stone basis upon which is a great flag that stands. 2 mausoleums on either side of the field. You stand around one. There is a golden pillar with like the symbol of Duke Ignarius on a flag there. and that is what we see before us on this map right here.
Okay.
So any of the things like the stone walls and the stone pillars all provide cover and things like that. They are pretty solid, sturdy-looking things. You can move over the walls, but it's difficult terrain. Same with moving through any spaces with the trees. They count as difficult terrain, like little shrublands and woodlands and stuff like that as well.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to work out the distance from the flag and but us to them as as they're like 120.
They're quite
feet
far.
away.
It's about 120.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
How luscious is this? Is this a very like a vibrant green?
Yeah, it's quite vibrant
Okay,
green.
so not
yeah,
particularly flammable is basically what I'm getting.
I would say not these trees and things like that. Like if the trees get set on fire, they'll probably burn.
Sure.
But the grass,
probably won't burn.
It's not like a thick grassland or anything.
Just have
like
to
that.
check, just in case.
And with that, because this is maybe going to take up the entire half of the episode, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm going to do all of your initiatives first because I want to write this down in order, so it will be easier for me to manage.
as well.
Let's start with Ophelia.
17.
Do you want to take mine?
No.
Rowan.
5.
Weak.
Thank you.
I can do much worse than that.
Get it right down there.
Ruffus.
19.
Nice.
19. Xanthius.
16.
16. Atlas.
3.
Yeah. Daisy.
Low roller.
21 for Daisy. Right, now I need to do all of the bad guys, and do bear with me, guys. I have got 6 PC.
You got this.
Yeah, there's a bear with me, but I've got a lot of shit to deal with.
You got this. We can strategize in the
Sir
meantime.
Thomas.
Let's kill them.
What is your dex, Ophelia?
My dex is.
I do have an idea.
I'm going to
Yeah, I have an idea.
you an 18 on
we all
initiative
got
so that
ideas?
you beat Sir Thomas.
Okay, cool.
Ruff may have been fastest. Who was fastest? Sorry.
Is it
Daisy.
It's gotta be Daisy? Yeah.
Well, not anymore. Willow the Wit.
Oh, I meant as in sort of.
and you guys.
From us.
No, in terms of actual speed is what I meant.
Oh, actually.
Well, I can dash.
I'm 35.
Oh, you're rogue.
I'm a rogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30.
I'm
plus
also about to do
30.
something very ridiculous.
Yeah, I've got something a little silly as well.
I got some spicy meatballs up my sleeve.
I've got dash and I
Can I have
A mess of things.
have one? Can I have a sleeve meatball, please? Just ignite it.
Yum, yum,
I'll burn off the
yum.
bacteria, right?
Oh, meatball
It's on the
sub.
inside.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I could murder for a meatball sub.
I
right
do
now, actually.
really want
Just produces flame in his own stomach. That'll kill it off. That'll do it.
Your stomach acid's just on fire all the time.
Basically what I imagined, yeah.
Did we actually have any time to strategize out of interest?
No, well, yeah, sure. But you actually know because you wouldn't have seen your arena was going to look like that. So you can strategize about your abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, what everyone's thinking? How do we get to the flag quickest? How do we get back fast?
Oh, I just have like a distracting.
Yeah, I think run support, like whoever's quickest, maybe gets the
that be?
flag, then focuses like making sure they get, back to base.
Okay.
I have a lot of terrain control.
Oh, great.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I can make a fake flag.
Nice. That's
Yes.
useful.
Nice.
So
That's-
if we block the flag, and we're like, oh, it's
Oh,
over
this
here.
one. Yeah, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
someone else sneaks it away.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
My initiative was 18.
But if you find a way to completely slow down their side of the arena, make ours completely clear, then that will help us a ton.
Can we throw the flag between each other?
The other person would have to try and catch it. So yes, you can try it. Well, more that like if they fail, it will land pro next to him, and then somebody might be able to run up and grab
Does it disappear after 5 seconds?
I mean,
maybe we'll find it. Maybe at the end of the round, if it's on the floor, it might disappear.
like getting.
Atlas is like, well, I mean, I kind of do have a,
You did that thing.
I did the thing, so.
I can run up walls and scare the opposition.
Yes. Or run with the flag to somewhere where they can't catch you.
Yes. Like up on that
I think
statue.
Daisy's the fastest, though, and the
Yes.
stealthiest.
I can fly the flag in the air so they can't get it.
Oh.
That's good. That's
Oh,
good.
Yes.
Probably not very lightly to do that.
Well,
Well,
we
you're
have
not a knight.
I do think that.
lots of options.
I do think, from what I'm gathering, though, it's like about us getting as many points as because we want to be above the other bouts that are taking place as well. So I
Right.
think it's less. I think we should focus on speed
Yes.
and getting as many points as possible,
Right.
not stopping the other team. That's my.
Here we go.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Man, the other team's taking a while to get ready, huh?
Yeah, they've been taking a while.
They've been in this huddle for ages.
Yeah. I feel like this is like the scene in Dodgeball, you know, where it's like one team's over and the other team's just doing like mad push-ups and like, you're like, oh god.
So the first person to act is Willow the Wit, this bunny guy. He leaps into action and piss. I forgot to get a bunch of stuff that I need. I'm gonna use D6. It's fine. I'm gonna use D6s for it. I'm gonna have Willow the Wit is gonna move his 40 feet.
40 feet.
Fun boy.
Yeah, he's gonna jump over and take cover behind this rock here, and then he is gonna be like, "Hey, little wooden friends, come out to play."
Oh man,
He's gonna summon.
I like how you just went, I've got so many people to control, let me summon more.
Yeah.
Oh god, in the center of the map, there's these.
So he summons these little woodland like golems, like little wood golems. They are minions. So for you guys familiar, they use my minion rules. And these they grow out of sticks, and they're like little goofy guys, like these little wooden sort of like
guys.
Can you move more than me?
in one turn I can't, but only I can do that one time only.
That is his action. He's moved. That is going to be his. He's not going to take any bonus actions right now. So Daisy.
What are the little
Go
leaf
for it,
creatures?
Daisy. Go for it.
Koroks.
Yeah.
They look
A
like
little bit like Koroks.
You found me! Now I kill you!
Oh.
I can use my movement, my
Yes.
action, and I can dash.
You can. Oh yeah. You can use your action to dash and then bonus action dash again.
Yep.
And my movement.
yeah.
But
so
it's
you
a
can go
bonus
90
action
feet.
to pick up the
It's a
flag.
bonus action to pick up the flag.
Yeah. But you can
How
get.
far can I get? Can I get to the flag with mine?
5, 10.
Why am I
15.
behind everyone else?
Oh, because that's
Can
I
I
just.
be at the front?
I mean, if you wanted to be, yeah.
I think it makes
I
sense to
acted
put our
the
fastest.
quickest.
Well,
person.
so basically, you have to be basically touching this thing. So somebody
Oh.
would need to move.
Swap with me.
Swap with someone.
I don't mind swapping as well because I've got range on my spells.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not super fussed about where.
I mean, no, there's a wall in the way.
I don't need to be
You can
close
jump over
to
the wall.
murder these people.
It's difficult terrain, but.
No, that's the point is to get as much movement as possible.
Well, yeah, but actually, because like 5, 10, 15 to get around, or you can just go 15 and be there anyway because of the difficult
Yeah.
terrain. So it won't massively
Yeah,
change
it would make sense. It would be
Like, you
second.
basically have to go where Gruff or Ophelia is, and I imagine those two want to be at the front as well. So
You can get to the
up to you.
flag in 60, either way.
Yeah,
That's what
I think
I
you're
want to
fine.
get to the flag.
20, 25, 30 will get you here, and then 5, 10, 15, 20 to get up to there. So you can get to the flag,
Bonus action, pick it up.
and then bonus action pick it up, but then you'd be there.
And then you'll have 10 feet.
I
right?
have 10.
And then 10 feet to
10
go,
feet back.
like, then you can go 10 feet back.
Do that. I got it.
Okay.
Immediately zipping in and picking up the flag.
Nice.
Classic move.
Flag control.
Flag controlled. Daisy has picked up the flag.
Yes.
That's Duke King Norris's voice.
Yeah.
We do that for everything.
Yeah. So full turn, Daisy, you just like lightning quick. You jump over the fence. Scrabble up the stairs, like moving quick, not weighed down by armor. Grab this flag and carry it. It does take up one of your hands to carry the flag. So.
Somebody else take care of these things!
On it.
Gruffith.
Baby.
There were two voices inside me.
Oh dear.
Hey.
But how far away are the other team again?
120 feet.
Oh, quite far from you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. I'd say, 120, 125 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, in which case
Depending at the front row, guys.
I will move up 5 feet.
Just 5 feet?
5 feet.
Huge.
Can I be behind the wall?
It's gonna change everything.
What, like, you want to move up to here?
The wall that was in front of me, just like there.
It's kind of occupying that space, so yeah, you can be like that.
Okay. And I am going to cast Wind Wall, which has a range of 120 foot.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it on them.
So what is wind?
What does it do?
So basically, a wall of strong wind rises from the ground at a point you choose. You can make the wall up to 50 foot long, 15 foot high, and 1 foot thick. Shape it in any way, blah, blah, blah. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. There's various things about, like, you can't fire things through it. smoke
that's
fog,
it.
gases at
Yeah.
bay, smalling flying creatures.
Does a bit of damage, and then things can't pass through it.
Hell yes.
So this will affect concentration, I believe. This will affect Sir Thomas, Raura, Vraxkel, and Dame Helana as well.
Get him.
And any time they run back, if they have the flag, they have to go through this wall as well, right?
As long as it's up.
As long as it's still up.
15,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
long as it's up.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's a cool move.
Is it whenever anybody enters it as well on future turns, or is it just when the wall appears it does damage? Because I'm not familiar with this spell. I'll start doing my saving
I think
throws.
it's when
When it
people enter.
appears,
Oh.
they must make a strength saving throw.
I think after that, it's essentially just
After
like
that-
blocks.
Yeah, it's a
That's
block.
what I think. I think
yeah.
it's a one-time damage,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
then
one
it
time
blocks
damage,
move.
but it's basically a
And then
block.
it prevents like ranged attacks. It means that they can't have an archer sit at the back and shoot through it and stuff.
Yeah.
So Thomas succeeds.
Ooh.
Vraxkel fails.
Oh, okay.
Raura, Ferosa succeeds and basically has. Is this dex saving throw?
Strength.
Strength, in that case, succeeds. Her evasion does not affect it. And then Dame Helana also succeeds, unfortunately. So everybody but Vrax is taking half damage.
13
Okay.
points of damage.
So 6 points to everybody else. 6, 12 to Vrax. So boom, they get buffeted by like this wind wall that you conjure. Bam, 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 get thrown around. The Sister Thorn and Willow, who are out of range, are not affected by the spell. As it is.
Cool.
But yeah, you reach out with your paw, gruff, and this big wall of wind
Excellent.
appears.
Whoa, that's new.
I'd like to think almost like the illusory Seren kind of flies out, and where she flies, the wind follows.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
yeah.
We have Ophelia next, then followed by Sir Thomas, then Xanthias.
Cool.
done.
Ophelia is going to cast Chill Touch as a cantrip on the little group of woody boys.
These boys?
Yeah.
You're in range. Yep.
Woodland critters.
So, spell attack, 2 hit. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
They're minions. You
so
just
dead.
immediately destroy one. Yeah. Well, it's only one target, unfortunately.
Woodland creatures. Oh.
But yeah, that is immediately annihilated. You would technically gain a point of glory for yourself as well.
Oh yeah. So that over 20 on any ability that affects.
Ability check or attack roll?
Nice.
Do I get glory for cool spells?
No, because you get the cool spell.
That's true.
Same with running very quick. it's not. That's
have
not on your
flag,
point of glory.
actually, the-
You have, yeah, scoring
that's
the
the
flag
most
will be a
important
big
thing, honestly.
So the attack annihilates one of these woodland creatures. You hear Willow like, "Hey, my friends!"
It says until my next turn, the hand clings to the target. So if that one's dead, can it then move over to the next one?
No, it's only if if it doesn't kill the creature, unfortunately, because it basically stops them regaining hit
Yeah.
points. The chill touch.
All right, fair dues. And then Ophelia will move up 35 feet towards Daisy and just run as a defense alongside.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets you to the base.
35.
Oh, 35.
And I'll
Yeah.
bonus action Rage.
Bonus action rage. You feel that thud in your heartbeat. Your vision goes red and black as you begin your rage.
Nice.
Sir Thomas.
It's Dude Man.
Just a man.
He's just a man.
Just a normal
Oh, how I feel
Just
about
a normal man. I'm really excited for the normal man high rollers match.
Oh, again,
normal man.
so many things.
man.
Vraxkel would have had advantage on that saving throw, so I am just going to see that to see if he saves any. He doesn't save any full.
Okay.
So you can see that Sir Thomas, he turns around, he's like, right then, you move over there, you do this. Right, blah, blah, blah. And he's given like tactical orders, so he has an ability called Command Aura, which benefits everyone around him. And he is just going to, push up through this wall of wind.
Here I go.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Well then.
25.
What's
Saying
saying,
that whilst
everybody?
like flying around this wall of wind. Right, everybody there.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the wind wall slammed him into the ground and against the thing. Right then.
First toss.
very
Get on the
calm.
ground.
Find our way out of the wall there.
Lovely.
Roll up with this wall.
I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, we're blowing this wall, isn't it?
It's blowing holy up in here.
Right, oh blowy that is. And then he is going to point back, and he's like, "Oi!" He's like, "Sister Thorn, take down the knights, or take down Griffith of Tremoro." And he's going to use exploit opening, one of his as a bonus action, to grant her an advantage on her attack roll.
Oh, my opening.
So he's going to use that, and then as his action, he's going to take the dodge action.
Fair enough.
What a just
Not used enough.
Xanthias.
Xanthius, that's me. I'd like to move 30 feet forward. If I can get to almost taking cover behind the stairs.
Yeah. Behind the stairs.
Oh, where can I get to?
5,
with
10,
30?
15, 20,
25.
25, 30. You can get to the base of the stairs or you can get behind this wall.
You know what? That behind the wall
take
is
cover.
good. I think behind the wall is fine.
Yeah. Take the cover.
Thank you. I will. These woodland creatures, like, what are they? Just as a blocker, or are they like chasing after the?
No, they look like they can move and stuff.
Okay.
You found me.
Yeah.
Throw me off. Why are you throwing me off a cliff?
They should have technically acted as soon as he summoned them, but again, I have a million things to remember and I forgot. So it's all right. He can just summon more later.
Okay.
Okay, good to know.
Well, I will simply cast the spell Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Which is going to be the Willow the Wit has cover right behind that pillar.
He has 3/4 cover against you from where you are.
Yeah, the other guy can
and so
dodge.
Thomas has tried to dodge. You have disadvantage to attack him.
Yeah, okay. I will just go for the 2 woodland creatures, and I feel like I've got a higher chance of hitting regular dude.
So Thomas, yeah, I mean the cover. He has like +5 to his AC right now. Willow the Wit against your a ranged attack from you because of the cover.
Yeah, all right.
Well, you're kind of
so-
like going through the statue and this thing. So
Yeah, I'll go for the top.
So Thomas.
The woodland creature there. That is.
And you wanted me to use that die, really?
That's a 9 to hit.
doesn't hit. It's like
You missed a woodland creature?
With fire as well. Like I was going to eliminate this thing. 18 on the other one.
That's actually the noise it made. Yeah.
you got fake die and stuff too.
That's true. Oh, I can't. Sorry, for some reason I had it in my head. Scorching Ray. It had to be against 3 individual targets. But I'll go for Sir Thomas again.
That's
So
what you
it's
said.
Disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage. He is dodging.
12.
It's not enough, unfortunately. No, he's
Okay.
like preparing for the attack. Dodges underneath
That's
it.
okay.
As these 3 lances of flame go flying out. Anything
they're
else on your
getting
turn, Xanthius?
I'll spend a bonus action to create 2 runes with a sorcery point.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right.
Mr.
But I am prepping for a big play. Get you ready, Reed.
Get you right ready.
You ready?
Sorry. Sir Thomas has gotten in my head.
5.
I am Thomas.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah,
Raura Ferosa. Don't think that you're going to get away with this. I want that flag. And comes and draws out this
You guys.
long estoc, like a long, thin, 2-handed sword. As she draws that and rushes up, but that's her whole turn because I had to dash.
10 feet away from Daisy.
Vraxkel.
Here he comes.
Vraxkel.
grumpy
Here
bum
comes
face.
the boy.
Here comes the money.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He's definitely rich, right?
He is going to look at you, Daisy, because you're currently carrying the flag. And with his hand, he reaches out. He's like, "Shadowed flame, come to my aid." And he's going to use his shadow flame. He's a massive sword. That is a 21 to hit, Daisy.
Yikes.
But I think you're going to be okay because it is 10 necrotic. You have resistance. So you take 5 necrotic.
Hell yeah.
And then he's going to do the same thing to Ophelia, I think, with his second shadow flame. Natural 20!
Whoop, there it is.
Reaction hellish rebuke.
Yes, let me do my damage first, and then we'll do that. So 16.
What is the
plus
range on
another-
Hellish Rebuke?
64.
I think that's enough damage.
That was 26 necrotic damage. Do you have resistance?
I have a double check.
I feel like
are
Ophelia
down
should
here.
do
Surely, yeah.
Like,
The two of
I'm
you
not
guys.
undead, technically.
She's technically not undead. No, she's
It'll be
blessed.
underneath
with
your-
That
heals.
was, it's all
Underneath your
moved
HP.
around. It's all moved around.
You can always take it now, and then if you check it, you can undo. You can take half the damage off later.
Yeah, how much was it again?
26.
Sorry?
Wow.
Then I need to make a dex saving
Were you
throw.
raging though? Like, that?
I know, it doesn't half necrotic.
God, 26.
Damn.
Some of the.
That's only a 12 on my dexterity saving throw against Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, let me have a double check. Was it again? Sorry.
What?
What was your roll
hellish
again?
rebuke.
Sorry.
12.
Necrotic.
12.
It doesn't
13?
look like.
All right, nice. I take the full damage.
10. Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you have resistance to it.
10. 15 damage.
Nice.
Of damage. So as this shadowed flame sort of critically strikes you, you turn round and the blood that kind of is pouring over your body, you throw it back as it becomes like molten metal, magic, kind of as it kind of coats over him.
Hell yeah.
Ophelia's throwing it back.
I am throwing
Perfect
back.
stuff.
Working out some metal.
Sorry, what is that every time?
This is the archer, right?
Yeah, archer. I'm actually going to go here to get some cover.
Did she pass through the window? Oh, no,
It doesn't take any. It's only when it first appears. She is going to take a shot at Daisy with advantage because of exploit opening. That is going to be a total of 20 to hit Daisy. Just natural 20. She did have advantage against you, so she does a little bit of extra damage, unfortunately. But I rolled terribly. 12 points of piercing damage as this arrow flies towards you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use her bonus action to dash as well. Cunning action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I've had so much caffeine. I'm buzzing right now.
Yeah.
Rowan, you are up.
Conquest.
Conquest.
Rowan's going to go as close to the flag as possible, so 30 feet, which is probably not very far.
20, 25, 30. You can get basically next to Zan.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, what are you planning on doing?
There's a little secret, but once the flag goes back there, I'm going to steal it and immediately score it.
Sick.
Seems pretty good, right?
I'm going to touch you. Face.
Okay.
You're going to get enhance ability. Oh, sorry. Enhance ability.
Okay.
Cat's Grace. So you have advantage on dex checks.
Oh.
And you can't take damage from falling 20 feet or less. So if you want to do a big leap or something, you won't take
Okay.
damage
Throw
from it.
you.
That is useful. Yeah, throw me.
I could throw you, Daddy.
That's strange. Cat's
Also,
great.
yeah.
So dex saves and falling damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Very useful.
That's my whole turn.
All right. Then it goes to Dame Halana. She is going to step forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Wild that I'm last. Can you?
She's going to
Atlas?
step up.
Where are
I'm coming. Just doing my shoelaces.
And she
Yeah, I got Converse on underneath.
she slams her quarterstaff into the ground, and at this point on the map, this pulse of like vibration, like an anvil, like a hammer striking an anvil, like doo, 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 echoes around here. Daisy and Ophelia, I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oof.
Interesting.
That's never good.
Please,
Constitution.
You can. Do you want to spend a fate point?
did fuck all. 12.
12.
16.
16. The 16 is a success. The 12 is unfortunately a failure. Daisy, you're going to take 3 points of thunder damage. You are knocked prone,
Oh, then I lose the flag.
and then the flag drops. But it drops where you are. So.
Right next to Ophelia.
So
Well, I'm going to roll to see where exactly it
stab
lands. So Daisy
Oh, no, my
space
movement's fucking.
1, 2. So it drops on this space.
My plan's done.
yeah.
This is literally the
It's
first
a team game.
strategy.
It's a team game.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a team game.
I know, I've lost concentration.
That's right. That's fine. It's been a long day. That is, and she's concentrating, so she's rhythmically slamming the ground, and that's creating that pulsing effect. That effect remains, by the way, in that area.
Oh.
So it's like an area around here that's like.
Is it like 20
So-
foot?
It is a 10-foot radius,
10 foot.
so it's hitting basically this area.
So if you go into that
Okay,
area,
so does that mean that even when we stand
when
up,
you start your turn, you have to check and see if like it like knocks
someone
you down.
else did come in then?
But it's concentration, so she's like dum, 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 Atlas.
Okay, my plan's changing a little bit. As the crow flies, as it were, well, first question, is it any part of the pillar it needs to touch? The flag?
This pillar here.
Yeah, any part of the pillar.
Yeah, as long as you get to this space.
Sure, but I'm talking about the flag itself.
Yeah?
Cool. And how far away is it as the crow flies?
From
Oh,
where
you're
it is
thinking
now.
Oh,
telekinetically.
I see
Well,
what
I was gonna just, I was gonna Iron Man you, but unfortunately you're no longer holding the flag.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm going to say,
Yep.
because otherwise this will be very unfun,
Yep.
somebody has to be carrying the flag when it touches it.
That's fine.
So you can telekinetically throw people
Yep.
If they're willing. It's currently, I think, 60 feet because it's on the one next to it. So it's 60 feet away from the pillar as the crow flies, but somebody has to be holding it to be
And
able to score it.
and it's an action, a bonus action to
score it.
To score it.
So a bonus action to pick it up.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case,
So you could throw the flag closer and then have somebody grab it.
can I get to the base of the pillar?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, just round the
10,
corner.
15,
5.
20, yeah.
Oh my god,
Sweet.
Jasper.
Amazing.
I am going to
That's absurd.
use my telekinetic ability.
So you get one free one per turn.
One free one, and then I also can do it
wait.
again using my die.
Points, yep.
And I'm going to action surge, so I'm going to do it twice.
Because I was going to say, how much can you, what's the
30
distance?
feet.
So you can move, so the distance you can go up to what,
Yeah.
60?
And then
30 feet
so
move
30
it.
feet, and
Who's
then another
broken the
30
game?
feet.
No,
I can only do this once though, because this is my action
20.
surge to do it 60 feet basically.
So it goes to there, and,
And then
you,
bonus action, boom.
Bang!
Yeah.
There is this spark of flame atop the pillar,
Points scored.
and a numeral of 1 registers. The flag disappears, and it reappears
Yes,
on a random
random.
amount of turns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, on a random map.
Turns, and turns, by turns I mean like actions in the initiative order.
Right.
Okay.
So it's almost going in in an initiative
Yes.
kind of thing.
Alrighty. Anything else? That's your whole turn, right? That's your turn.
So dumb.
So how many times can you actually do just the 30 feet pull?
I can do that another 5 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that means
okay.
I would be using
But
all of
like
my
once
die
a turn,
for
yeah.
that, basically.
Oh, I see.
there's other stuff that I might want to try and do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's a hell of a way to use that ability.
A point in one turn. It's amazing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But I was gonna Iron
you
Man
do
you
it?
to do it. Because
Can you
if
do
you're
it
willing,
30
I can do it with
feet?
creatures.
Wow.
You can do it again, but move the flag 30
Yeah.
feet.
And, but
You just can't move it
But I think
60.
ideally what I'd do is do it with a person.
Well, yeah.
Because I can move a willing
What's the
creature
weight
30
limit?
feet.
You can move a creature.
A creature, willing creature. It says, I think it's large or
30 feet.
smaller.
And it's
30 feet.
anywhere or
Large.
towards?
Yeah, large or smaller, or or one willing creature other than yourself.
Willow the Wit is going to go at the top of the brand new round.
Okay.
He's like, Sir Thomas, I don't think we need to probably do something about that guy. And he's pointing at Atlas like, that seems like
don't
kind
worry
of broken,
about it.
doesn't it?
Don't-
That's like really OP in this game mode.
I would love to say for the people at home, I had no idea this
No,
was the
you
game
had no way of knowing.
when I picked
His
this.
line of sight as well is like you're pointing at Atlas, but it's like also going right through me to get there. So I'm like, yeah, I know,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Do something about me.
He saw you use magic, though, Xanthias.
Yes.
And so he's like, I'll try and deal with that guy. He's going to reach out, and a bolt of very colourful Fey-like magic is going to streak out towards you.
I have cover if that helps.
You do have cover, yeah. So that is going to be a 16 to hit.
So
You get +2 from the cover.
Exactly.
Bam.
Yeah, 16 is what I have.
You got a shield?
I do have shield.
It's an
actually.
attack, so you could shield this.
So, do I have any idea of what this actually is? Is this colourful Fey magic?
It's similar to a guiding bolt.
It kind of sucks. No, I want to save my spell slots for now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty terrible damage.
Was it Fey? No. Fey fire.
Save.
Fairy fire. Not that.
Oh, I made up for the damage roll there. That is 18 points of psychic damage. I rolled 6 points of damage on 4d6. Then I rolled the last 2d6, which was 12. So it was like max the last 2.
Well, in that case, I'll spend 2 of my runes to,
You can reduce it,
to
right?
reduce this damage by 2d6.
You've got lots of tools and options.
Yeah. That is. Yeah?
So good.
Oh,
so
yeah?
good. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I reduce it by 3!
Hey!
I only take 15 damage.
points of
That might
psychic
stop you
damage.
from going down and
It might
around.
do.
And unfortunately, like Guiding Bolt, the next attack against you has advantage.
That's okay. I'll just attack him then. It's
fine.
They'll just.
But that is Willow's turn. After his turn, his lone little guy. Oh no, he don't want to go in there because it's vibrating. He's like.
Going after Rose?
Yeah, he just moves 30 feet.
Jiggling a little bit.
What's this cute little thing?
Yeah, he's like a little.
You have to,
get really close to
You have to
it
reach
and
down
then
7.5
brandish
feet.
How far can you kick him?
It takes a whole action for me to bend down.
All right, Daisy. So it's your turn.
Stand up.
You gonna stand up?
Basically, want to go back.
It's only if you stay in the area that the effect triggers, by the way.
Okay.
I want to basically go behind cover somewhere. So
You can get down past behind there.
Jump
Yeah,
down that wall.
because I've taken a chunky bit of.
Yep. So you can get behind this rock.
I'm out.
And that's like full cover from anybody who's like, well, like 3/4 cover, sorry. Anything else on your turn you want to do?
I will.
You can also hide with your bonus action
That's
as well.
what I was gonna do.
Yep.
Bonus
So
action.
stealth check.
Hi.
After Daisy, by the way, we have Gruff, then Ophelia, and then Sir Thomas.
Oh, 29.
Oh, yeah, no one's seeing you. Like, I'm not even gonna bother.
Where did Daisy go?
She's buried.
Great.
You just
so
saw, like, a
5d6 now.
She's left the match. She's disconnected.
Just comes up in the corner. Daisy has left the match.
Furious typing. Where did you go?
Sorry, guys, internet problems.
My actually went down. Before I do that, I
Okay.
will attack.
Sure.
Just
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
hide.
Okay,
I'll do
yeah.
my bonus action last.
Okay.
But I will.
Yeah, you could just attack and then rush behind.
I don't like the look of her, so
Around.
I will.
Neither do I.
Yeah,
I
give me
will
that
throw
attack.
a knife at
Sure.
her, maybe.
Raoul is your frenemy, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh.
There's nothing fra about it.
Oh, okay.
It's just
24.
enemy.
24 hits.
What about throw? No, foe. Sorry, I
Is there
got the word.
Fro? What? What?
7 points.
Is there something we
Another
need to
7
know?
points.
Radiant damage.
We can talk about it later.
Okay. Yeah, she manages to dodge aside, but she still takes some damage from that. And then she's like, "Hey, what did that little blonde girl go?" Like looking around.
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
End of turn, Daisy. All right, then we go to
Right next
Gruff.
to Rowan.
I would like to cast Entangle on the group of 3 that
Nice.
are. So it's got a radius of 20 foot though, so I'm just wondering if I cast it to the right of asshole, does it catch the archer as well?
5, 10, 15, 20. No,
okay.
it does not.
Just out.
But then if I hit it 5, 10, 15, but if it's 1 square to the right, so if it's point for me, so is it 20?
5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, if you put it here,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, it would. It's 20 foot like this way as well,
Yeah,
right?
so it's
15, 20.
20 foot
Quite.
square.
Yep.
Well, you could get the maybe get the rabbit dude.
Can I get him as well? It's a 20 foot
Well, no, I was
square.
saying, rather than the archer, because he's just a speedy one, is what I'm thinking. Is what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
You guys could deal with him though, so I'm gonna center it
No,
there.
get that forward.
So
So Thomas is going to give them advantage on that. These 3 have advantage on saving throws because he's like, look out. He'll be, what is it? Here, look out, incoming tangle spell.
Incoming
strength
tangle.
15.
Strength 15.
We got an incoming
I
tangle.
will roll it for Sir. Unfortunately, Sir Thomas's shout of warning means that he gets caught in it. Vrax Kell succeeds. And Dame Harana fails, so she is restrained. She is still concentrating though.
I have nothing against that.
And then the
it's-
archer.
yeah.
The archer doesn't get advantage because they're too far away, but she succeeds anyway.
It's difficult terrain.
So it's still difficult terrain.
still
So, I
difficult
mean, that's important to note because basically,
That means
up
that
to like
they're-
here, this is all difficult terrain. right
So if
now.
the flag appears somewhere around in there, then that's
Is
good to
that
know.
concentration as well?
Yeah, it's concentration, so I can dismiss it.
Okay, so the wind wall is gone.
The wind wall.
Wind wall is now gone. Yeah.
Such a clutch.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else on your turn, Gruff?
No, can I just tuck myself a little bit further into cover?
Like here?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, you've got cover here.
Yeah, I've got cover there.
Because this wall can't give you more than half cover.
okay,
so.
I'll stay there then.
All right. Ophelia.
I would like to.
It's only if you stay in this
Yeah.
10 foot that you'll take that effect, by the way.
Thinking, who do I want to go for right
Is that effect still going? Does she still have concentration if she's?
Yes, restrained you still
Restrained.
maintain concentration.
There's
so
no
if you
damage or
take
anything.
damage,
It's only if
yeah.
you take damage that you.
But she's slamming a staff.
I think I'm gonna go.
She can,
with
she's
the-
like, as long as she's got like a little bit of movement, she just can't move and, she can still fight, but.
I'm trying to think who's more annoying right now.
Xanthius.
Well, I will say that this Raura looks like a proper
Yeah.
fencing duelist. Like she looks very quick. She's very light on her feet. You've definitely seen the Willow the Wit
Rabbit's
cast
way.
spells. These three you've not seen too much, but they definitely seem to have some stuff. This archer hits pretty hard.
Is anything beyond those two? That are
Yeah, you're going to be
is
testing difficult terrain. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn between Thomas because he's got all those buffs.
Thomas is in.
Yeah,
Them buffs,
Yeah.
They're pretty.
You've got range.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
go after Sir Thomas. I will cast Chill Touch again as a cantrip towards him.
Chill him.
I will.
Key you.
Do you say Sir Thomas was entangled?
He's restrained. Yeah. So are you chill touching?
No.
You have
Or not.
you have advantage because he's restrained.
Oh.
Thank God I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
It's better. 18.
18 will just barely hit Sir Thomas. Yes.
He's on. Okay.
Yeah.
Chilly Billy.
5 damage.
5 points of damage, but he can't regain hit points now until
Skeletal
the
hand
end of his
comes
next
out
turn.
from
Wait.
the ground.
What if we down him before?
Yeah, good question. That was your action, Ophelia. Would you like to do anything else?
I would like to move.
Yeah, because if you stay here, that effect will trigger again.
I'd like to move. I think that's a good place. Behind that tree.
This one?
Yeah, that one there, please.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Bam.
Perfect.
Easily in cover. All right, end of turn.
That is, thank you.
At the end of your turn, Ophelia, the flag.
That's so close.
It was D4, and it was 4. It was after Ophelia's turn.
That's so close.
So annoying.
So, Thomas, now, Entangle I can break out as like an action, right, I believe?
Literally, yes, I just clicked it off.
See what I've got.
A creature restrained by the
Let's
plants can
go.
use its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC to free yourself.
Yeah.
So DC 15, but it's still difficult terrain.
It is still difficult terrain, yeah. So he is going to, well, he doesn't want to remain restrained, so he will try and break out. He does not. But what he will do is he will call out again, this time to Wit. Here, Wit. Exploit that weakness. Get that big guy. He's going to use exploit weakness to give Wit advantage on his next attack. So that is Sir Thomas's go. Xanthius.
How far away am I from the flag? I think I...
5. Well, this guy's technically in that space.
Oh, that's a thing.
He's the guy.
thing.
It's only tiny.
Just take a few attack.
20, 25,
Remember when we
30.
said how far can you
30
pass
feet of movement you
around?
can get here.
How far can you pass?
take your
But you will have to pass through the area of thunder.
Yeah, okay.
This whole step is basically covered by this rhythmic pounding.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't think I can get to the flag then, which is a shame. But I can just murder. So I'm going to do that.
Is that a point represented?
Oh, nice, yeah.
I am going to spend 2 sorcery points. I'm going to twin my favorite. It's time to go nitro mode. I'm chaos twinning.
Okay. Chaos twin time.
It's time for double chaos bolt. This is going to be slightly upcasted to 2nd level, which means it will deal an additional amount of damage, I believe. Yes. So first one is going to be at Raura, who is on the flag right now. The second at Thomas. No, sorry, not Thomas. The one who is currently summoning this pounding out.
Dame
Yes,
Halandra,
Dame
this lady here.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Good shout.
Chaos Bolt. The first one against Raura. I don't need to roll twice. Is a 14 plus 6, natural 20.
That will hit.
Okay, so
Come on.
2d8. Now remember, if I roll duplicates on this, it will chain. It does not chain. It's a 5 and a 3.
Cool.
Which lets me choose between lightning or fire. I will choose fire.
Lightning!
I will choose lightning. Sorry, which Raura this is against? Lightning.
Okay. Hey, Tom.
Yes?
You can empower it?
It's lightning. If it's lightning, I can't. If it's fire, I could, though.
Your round. What are you doing, Tom?
She's resistant.
Why? I don't know. It's probably just like me.
She's not dragon connected. She is just a knight of a dragon. She is not dragonborn or anything like that.
Oh,
She's a wild
I
heart.
should have known that she was weak. I don't want to.
She's not necessarily weak to fire, but yeah.
Well, agree to disagree. Whatever. Yeah. Who am I even talking to right now?
Exactly. You're doing a god.
Oh! Wow!
The gods. It's what we did.
Dragon?
If I was to empower it, how will I've seen this a million times before. It's obvious, right? Like, I can't do this in the middle of a crowd.
Well, I mean, it could just look like magic. You've used it and
Watch it.
It just looks like unnaturally powerful spells, right?
Unless something goes wrong.
You're in the middle of the busiest tournament. You don't know what it is.
Yeah,
though.
but I'm only here for
This
another,
man's a man after my heart. This is chaos, man.
yeah,
Doing it on Super Bowl day.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not here next week, so I want to see what this is.
Yeah.
Enter, cause chaos.
I'm here next week. I want to see what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 8 fire damage
8 fire damage.
with 2d6 from the spell. I'll empower it with a d10. Yeah.
Look at that smile.
Oh my god.
So it is 2 additional d6 and a d10. That's a 10, a 3, and a 1, so that's 14 additional
Another 14.
damage.
Can you roll a d6 and take that much psychic damage from me, please?
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Oof.
3.
So, for Jasper's benefit, you can see Xanthias. You don't really see the front of him, so you don't see that his chest glows briefly underneath his clothing, and his glove that he's wearing, parts of it like burn away, like there's intense heat under the glove. It doesn't cause the glove to come off or burn away, but this is very badly damaged now. As this blast of magic, there is not just red flame magic in this now, there is like black and gold veins within the magic itself as it, and you see Raura is just like, as it like burns all of like her arm and some of the like patches of fur and stuff that she has.
I have so many questions.
That was your first one.
Second one, this is against the sister.
Dame Halandra.
Sorry. That is a 14.
Against Dame Halandra is not enough. She's wearing like full on like plate mail and stuff like that, so it does not hit her, unfortunately.
Neat.
Oh no, you have advantage because she's restrained.
You do.
Oh, that was a 7, so that's that makes it.
13?
That's less. That's actually less.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that's a miss. The second one misses, but the first one.
Sure. First one's good. End of turn.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna be real asshole mode.
Do
Okay.
it. Do
I'm gonna
it.
spend a fate point
Yes.
to activate one of my teamwork abilities. These are actually
They
like
are
villain
outstanding.
actions from thingy. What's his name? Vrax Kell, kind of bound up. He's just like, oh, ancient mother of shadows, bring my allies and take them where they need to be. He is going to use his teamwork action, shadowy reposition. I can switch the position of any allies, and this will break them out of any restraint.
Oh.
As in any angle.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Oh, I should have waited. But actually, no, these guys are smart. Apologies. I am going to very briefly do something. I'm going to take that very briefly back because
They haven't
he
grabbed
would
the
wait
flag.
until they
Wait
grab the
until we
flag.
grab the flag. Yeah.
Exactly that.
So he's
and
gonna
he goes
hold the
next.
action.
So he's going to hold that.
But the trade-off is now we know what
now you know you
the
can do
plan
this.
is.
Yes.
Don't
Thank you
let her
very
grab
much.
the flag.
Apologies. Raura is going to grab the flag as her bonus action.
damn
She
it.
acts next. She is then going to move down and sort of tuck herself. This is all difficult terrain if she goes down here. She's going to get to here, just on the cusp of the difficult terrain. She can go in a bit of difficult terrain. 5, 10. So that would basically, she can get to there. Kind of wading through these weeds. Then she is going to take the dodge action herself. And then at the end of her turn, Vrax Kell is going to use this cool ability, so I will spend a point. You guys get a fate point back. And yeah, he basically swaps places with everybody. So he's going to have, he's going to take Raura's place. Raura's going to become on his place.
So he can swap everybody around.
Any of his team.
Any two, I think. Is
I don't want to give you some assistance here.
Yep.
He could swap her with the archer at the bottom and she'd be out of difficult terrain.
No, she's in
difficult
But,
terrain.
but it is also at the very edge of the difficult terrain.
Yeah, but all of this is difficult
behind
terrain.
you.
Yeah,
Because the point was here, so it goes like 20 feet back
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
I know what I'm doing.
Also,
Yeah, also, what the hell?
He does
Guys,
this.
if you run around the bottom left of the...
He does this all the time.
Silence.
You do you, bro.
But the thing is if he switches them, it breaks them out of restrained as well.
Yeah.
So
But it's
he's-
still difficult terrain.
It's still difficult terrain, yeah, absolutely. Still worth doing. Obviously, you didn't know what these guys could do. So yeah, he basically does this, and all of the shadows of the arena seem to stretch and engulf and almost envelop his allies, and then boom, 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 boom. Very Naruto style, they all teleport and are rearranged in different positions.
You need to learn how to do
I
that.
can't use that ability again now, by the way. That is done. That's a one and done.
Okay.
So that is at the end of Raura's turn. Then Vraxkel will take his turn specifically. And he is going to 10, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move up here, and then looking at you, Gruffith, with your concentration to try and get rid of that difficult terrain, he is going to Shadow Flame you.
Entangle is it concentration?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, because
I
it
thought
keeps up the
was-
difficult terrain.
Yeah,
I thought the difficult terrain was just there.
19 to hit.
That will hit.
Will hit. 8 points of damage, but then that is a concentration check, DC 10, to see if you get the concentration.
Come on.
Come on, go on.
12.
12, you succeed. Second Shadow Flame. Only a 18 to hit.
That hits.
You haven't got
I
Open
don't have
Thorn
one
up,
more.
yeah. 5 points of necrotic damage and another DC 10 concentration.
19.
19. You're maintaining this up, so they're in the thick weeds of it, basically, as he blasts you with this shadowy flame magic, trying to get a strong hit on you. Sister Thorn, who is down here, is going to wade through the difficult terrain as well. 10, 20, 30. And then I'm actually going to have her dash. 10, 20, 30. Whole turn done. Rowan.
How far is the flag from me? Is it within
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
But some of it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, some of it is difficult terrain, but if it's a
who's
spell or
holding the
something.
flag?
Raura.
Raura's going to get phantasmal forced.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
She thinks this flag has turned into a giant anaconda.
I do get to make a saving throw first, I believe.
Yes, it's an intelligence of 15.
Intelligence, not her strongest stat.
Yeah.
She looks up at this thing and is panicked to see this flag has now turned into a giant snake. On her turn, she will drop it because she believes that to be real.
Okay.
I have delayed them by like one turn, but they
get
dropped
there.
the flag.
I'm gonna say she drops it immediately. I'd say it's a free action. She just drops the flag because it would make sense that she would just go like, oh, and like drop it. I'm gonna see where it lands.
She actually like hurls it away from herself.
Yeah, she basically throws it down on the ground right in front of her.
Okay. Not
I've got
towards
this
And it's backing away for like pulling out like, oh, what did they do? They transmuted it, and like throwing her sword down.
I'm gonna just move 30 feet forward and take this attack of opportunity.
From this little guy.
Yeah.
5,
That's
10,
fair.
15,
Towards
20,
the archer.
25, 30. This little guy.
No, excuse me.
19 to hit.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
1 point of damage.
Oh!
Oh, good job, buddy.
That is me.
That's you done. Then we go to Dame Halandra, which is she is down there.
Wait, that's concentration. I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah,
One
DC 10
damage,
concentration
yeah.
on the Phantasmal Force.
14 plus, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Ankle biter!
Dame Halandra is going with the stupid difficult terrain.
Yeah.
10, 20, 30.
Can't make it.
Can't make it to the thing.
Okay.
So we'll instead just kind of take cover a little bit and take dodge action. Atlas.
I run forward 30 feet.
Yes.
15, 20, 25,
Here he
30.
comes.
And then, oh god, I activate my spear once again.
Oh, Blaze Dancer.
Begins to spin. I grab hold of it. I boost forward 40 feet right up to the edge of difficult terrain,
Yeah.
taking opportunity attacks, and then I activate the jump.
You don't take opportunity attacks when you do this move.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but then I take the jump.
Yep.
To
20
the
feet.
final 20 feet to Raura, attack her with the attack, and then bonus action pick up the flag.
Yes. Look at this MVP coming in.
Yep.
It's insane how clutch these are.
Yeah.
But they really wasn't.
The thing is the item I was like, oh, this will be useful in this.
Yeah.
Didn't
I
realize
know.
the character he had made with telekinetic movement and stuff. All right, well, make the attack roll, my guy.
Okay, and just okay, actually no, that's fine. 20, so I get extra D. Okay, yeah, I need to hit first. So let's try and hit.
We're just there like,
fate?
you're doing great.
Yeah, let's add a
Fate.
fate for sure. Yeah, let's add a fate because I definitely want to hit.
There's one attack,
Don't
right?
smile like that.
12.
12 plus 4, 16 plus 6
natural
is
20?
23.
No, 22.
23.
23. No, like, it's like 20 million.
Oh my
20 minutes.
Can't parry it, so yeah, you strike. There's this moment where like Raura, like afraid of this giant anaconda as she sees it, wrapped up in the green of the colors, turns around just to see this blazing figure leap from the sky. Oh shit!
Okay, and I'm adding
She's taking a fair
my
bit of damage.
She has, yeah. Yeah, she has.
adding my
They're all quite tough. They've got good
psionic
points.
as well, aka my flame thingy.
I think this is probably going to knock her out.
Yeah. So this is 1d6 plus 2d8.
Cool.
Damn.
9, 10 plus 8, so 18 total
Very nice.
damage.
That knocks her out.
Yes!
She is out cold.
That feels particularly good.
Yeah.
Screw you, Raura.
And this is, you've got the flag now.
And then I pick up the flag.
And then bonus action, you grab the flag.
Pick up the flag.
All right.
It's an anaconda.
Keep in mind, that is the end of a combat round.
Yep,
You
I know,
watch
she's gonna
as
come back.
healing
Yeah,
magic waves over her, but it's only going to be
But up to like
Just
4 hit points.
4 hit points.
That's okay. She
Okay.
didn't send her up. She's on 4 HP currently. She kind of like groggily like blinks her eyes. Well, if it isn't the lady's whelpling. And she's going to look up at you.
That whelpling just kicked your ass, so
Willow the Wit. Willow the Wit.
I am now the target of every attack.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I'm basically thinking like I might get my butt kicked, but like if I can stop them getting the flag this round, that's
Yeah.
essentially
It's
what
in
I was
your
going
hands,
for.
but you are in the
It's
middle of
harder
all
for
of
them
them,
to
yeah.
get it.
strong.
Willow is going to use his bunny hop, which you don't get an attack opportunity against, unfortunately. And he'll jump.
Is that just because it? Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. No, I thought I had
So
a thing
he's
that
gonna
stopped.
go,
Ignore disengage. That's fine.
He's going to jump all the way up here, ignoring the difficult
still-
terrain.
Oh, you
Yeah, because he's
didn't do it.
jumping.
Oh.
Yeah, he's jumping.
Wait,
I
I
don't
thought
actually
he
use
jumped.
that anyway.
He's a bunny man. He jumps
I
loads.
thought he was a bunny man.
Yeah. Loads.
No, I'm just
20 feet.
curious. Oh, wow.
Just a quickie.
He can.
Mark.
Yeah.
Raura went down.
Yeah.
My phantasmal force just goes away because they went down, or does it maintain?
No,
us?
you've got concentration, so you can keep it up. Yeah.
I'm
I believe
holding.
so.
He just wakes up and
Yeah.
I'm holding a snake.
Yeah, should treat it as an enemy.
Yeah.
Willow is going to use his last use of Fairy's Reach on you, and he has advantage because of the tactical ability they used last time.
Okay.
So that is.
Oh, that did a lot.
That is going to be. Oh, I don't know. It might not hit. That's only a 16 to hit.
That's a miss.
Wow.
Yeah, so you dodge to the side as he tries to blast you with this fairy magic. Ah, nuts! He's going to call out as he
I get it. Nuts.
And then Daisy.
Oh.
Let's go, Daisy.
There's so many daisies. So many people that
There's
I
a lot,
forgot where
yeah.
I was in the combat.
You are up near the top.
Okay. I think I will continue to be Heidi for now.
Your name was Daisy.
And I will.
Reconnecting.
Heidi. Enter the chat.
So right now you're hidden, so
using my mom's
any
computer.
attacks you would make are at advantage.
Sorry about that, guys.
But you do have to move at half speed while you are stealthing.
Can I
Yes?
summon a blade and throw it at the archer next to Rowan?
Yeah, absolutely
I'll
you
get a
can.
sneak attack on it.
Yes.
as well.
Nice.
So I get
And you can
advantage.
throw them up to 60 feet,
60
right?
feet.
Yeah, easy.
Hell
And you've
yeah.
got advantage, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Anyone that wants to come up, by the way, I'm gonna probably go down. And
I'm
drop
going to
this
try
flag.
to
Well, I don't know, like...
You're fine on your own there.
I mean, I'll probably go down if I went out. So.
You're at the end of the turn as well.
19.
Yeah, truly. I've got
19 will hit.
I've got a little bit to reduce damage, but like not a great deal.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I can still use my polearm feature, so if someone does charge up to me, I can still hit them.
17 points of radiant damage.
I probably
17 points to Sister Thorn.
Yep.
As this, you are now revealed as you poke out from around, and then boom, throw this blade of light into Sister Thorn. She's like, like looking at it, almost like holy light.
Then I will hop over the wall and duck down.
Yep.
nice.
And hide.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
my
you can do that. I'd say if you try to hide here, they
No,
would
I'll
know where
move
you are.
and
But
I'll
if you
hide.
move, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, make your stealth check. I'm just going to quickly grab some box of things so I can track some stuff.
Ooh,
Okay.
what's the thing to track
Box
some
of
stuff?
I like boxes.
I'm next and I can't decide what to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to get you out of that mess with the flag.
Can you burrow like a mole and then go right underneath the entire map and then pop up
Yeah, I think
next
that's
to
definitely
Atlas?
No,
Just mold earth spell or something. That'll do it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't prepare that today, unfortunately.
In D&D.
There should be.
There should be some.
Especially if there's belly
Melted
fur.
Yeah.
There are some things now that have like a burrow speed.
Yeah?
Yeah, so a couple of
We need that.
Yeah.
He's rattling through this box.
Sorry.
That's a big rattle.
I'm sorry. What'd you get in your stealth?
23.
23. Okay, I don't think anybody's got a high enough passive, so I'll have to make some active rolls.
Okay.
They're all at the bottom, the things I want.
We don't have to use them, especially if they're bad for us.
Yeah, if they are bad for us, then I think it's
Then don't
Yeah,
worry
what are
about
you
it.
doing if it's bad for it? Like, stop doing bad.
I want
Bad.
them.
Don't be bad.
It's good for me.
No.
I want them.
No.
Well, too bad. I'm God.
For podcast listeners, sorry.
Yeah.
Like that.
Rummaging.
Hey, listen, a little rummage ASMR sounds good
At
to
the
me.
end of your turn, Daisy,
They're loving this.
after you finish your turn, I'm going to spend a fate point and use one of my teamwork abilities. I am going to use Dame Halandra's Sparks of the Forge.
Can I just say these teamwork abilities are so dope, Mark?
They are rad.
Well,
Like, this is so rad.
This is inspired by MCDM's villain actions for their villain party.
Very cool.
I'm very much
They
based
are
on
the
that kind of
heals.
stuff.
Okay, right.
There
Funny you talk about healing. Dame Halandra is going to call out, and 3 motes of like a forge flame are going to appear within 30 feet of her. She is going to put one right next to Aurora, and next to
Hi.
Atlas over there.
I just remembered I was using one less d6 than I should have been.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, dang.
Moats.
What's happening?
So wait, what?
Some moats.
4. So these motes, and they kind of hover in the air. They look like burning embers or like little fires. They kind of flame into existence. That's all you need to know for now.
We're next to
They seem to be up next to their
basically
ally,
wait, no, next to the ally.
as
yeah.
opposed to
Yeah. So Mark said healing, so.
Well, we'll find out what they do.
Morph, yeah.
Griffith
I'm
and
gonna
Ophelia.
drop the entangle.
Okay.
So the restraint
No more
terrain
difficult
goes
terrain.
rain.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast down a moonbeam on Dame Halandra.
Okay.
nice.
Pass me your little.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah. Pass me a
The
little
circle.
The circle of
Circle of
moons.
mooning.
Of mooning.
Dame Halandra.
That is only a 12.
Sorry.
Just some cheeks.
Place upon.
12 points of radiant damage.
12 points of radiant
Nice,
damage.
nice.
Yeah, she's looking. That's pretty beefy. So she's been pummeled by this radiant light from the moonbeam.
Knocks any concentration out of her.
Oh yes. This effect is not concentration, but she still does have her thing going on. That is a 15 on concentration. So
Fails.
no, because the DC would be half of 18 is 9, so it's 10. So yeah, she
I
succeeds.
tried, guys. I tried.
I had to think.
I thought you had info that we didn't have for a
Yes.
second.
Yeah.
You looked so confident
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, right?
Yeah, you got to be confident, and then you know,
the anvil is
Anything else on your turn, Gruff?
anvil still smack. No.
Can I move
It is,
behind
yeah.
the larger rock?
This one? The one that
No,
Daisy was
the
behind?
one
This
toward
one?
yeah, that
That
one.
one.
Yeah, spreading out is good,
Yeah.
just in case they have any AOE
20 feet? Yeah.
nonsense.
All right. Sounds good.
Smart.
Ophelia.
Ophelia is just going to run interference, I think, for the minute. So I think she's going to run up to.
We can get rid of the pen now, yes, because we've got rough
Yeah.
terrain. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
So
Just sorry.
Well, I didn't want to give you rough terrain.
Kill.
Yeah,
as well,
that's
like,
great.
You want to run up to this guy?
Yeah, but she's going to spider climb up the
10,
side
15, 20,
of the
25.
plinth.
30, 35.
Oh. Get there.
You can get here.
Okay.
So you could be on like the edge like this,
Yeah, I'll
basically.
be on the edge, like spider climbing.
Yeah.
Basically 5 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Oh, you would be at the bottom, so you do have reach. You could use your whip.
Yeah, I'll use my whip.
Yeah, you can't use
have a
your
whip?
can't use veracity.
course
but
you
can
have
use
a
your
whip.
Nice. And we'll go for that. And I am raging.
Yep.
So
Are you
I'll
going
go-
reckless?
I will go reckless, please.
Yeah, obviously.
So highest for the night. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to do math. 17.
17 is a hit.
Okay. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
8 points of damage. I am going to use his Shadowy Rebuke, which is basically Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, dude.
Dexterity saving throw. So the exchange of rebukes.
Do I get advantage? Because
You danger sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I need to
what is that?
get you out.
One?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
know,
it's
don't
not
worry
gonna
about getting me
help.
out there.
7 is my highest.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
one
that is
out of five.
that is a failure, I'm afraid, my dude. And that is going to be 21 necrotic damage.
My
I
god.
rolled 10, 7, 4.
What the?
I mean,
21?
Sorry.
Who 17 plus 4?
That was a hellish rebuke.
Savraxis. 3d10.
That was just
One.
But you're on.
So like you whip up and catch him on the leg, and he just leans over and just blasts you with shadowy
Holy
flames.
crap.
Yeah. Like Kim said, you are on 1, but you are on 1.
It's
That was a reaction to
Yeah.
your attack, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else on
my
your turn? That was
word.
your move action.
Bonus actions, but I could try and form of dread this dude.
Yeah, I mean, does it have like an AOE, the fear and stuff like that? No, I don't need it. Gives you 10 hit points as well.
I mean, it gives him fear on a hit. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I could do it for the 10 HP, which
Yeah, and then it continues. So if you hit somebody later, you can make them frightened
yeah,
as
I'll
well.
fear of dread then for the 10
Okay,
HP.
so get your D10 and then get your 10 HP.
Oh, nice. 9 10 HP.
9 10
Okay,
HP.
nice.
Nice.
But then I guess
I'm still standing.
All right, Sir Thomas's turn. He is going to move through this flame. He doesn't actually need to move through it as long as he starts his turn next to it. This flame disappears, and he's going to regain some hit points.
Pee pee poo poo bum face.
Yeah.
Pee pee poo poo bum face.
So fun.
It was just a natural reaction as well. No thoughts, head empty. That's all there was.
Yeah. Beep boop bum.
That actually, heals him to full.
5 feet with me.
And then he is going to spend his
Look at me strategizing.
Yeah.
She goes before me, then she goes right in the order.
He is going to come and engage Atlas.
I give it to Ophelia.
Here, you fight pretty well. Nice job, you.
This feels like a strange reward for being good.
Oh, sorry, that was cocked. That is a natural 1 on his first attack. He does get to make 2 attacks.
You don't fight so well, I guess.
Natural 1 followed by a natural 20.
Spoke too soon.
Welcome to our table, Jennifer.
I had to open
I'll use this new one.
I had
Give me one
to
of yours.
open-
I'll use
I'm
that.
not complaining.
my
That's
damn mouth.
just
You had to show me
This is the second time I've been crit on in 2 days.
Yeah. That is going to be 19 points of slashing damage.
Does the voice overhead be like, that's a critical hit?
A fine blow.
Ow! Oh! Ow!
cool.
That was not fun.
There was a
Did he move into my area?
Yeah, he did.
He did, yeah. Do you want to make a reactionary attack?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Boy. Okay. I'll actually use the flag to punch him in the face.
You are holding the flame.
I'm
that's
holding
true.
the flag,
Yeah,
and it's still classed as a
yep,
staff.
yep.
Hit him in the eyes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's a quarterstaff.
Natural 20!
Would this have been before his attack?
Yes.
But I don't
You
think.
could potentially, if you.
But I don't think I won't kill him.
No.
There's no way I could kill him.
This guy's also, he just healed himself to full.
Yeah.
He hadn't taken that much damage, Sir Thomas.
Max your damage and then roll them again.
Yes. Well.
Well, yeah, so max the dice, then roll normal damage.
Okay. Well, I'm using my psionic thing because it doesn't say that I have to do that
Yeah,
on
and
my.
you
turn.
can max that, by the way, as well.
Yeah,
It's additional damage
amazing.
like
So that'll
paladin
be
smite and stuff.
So that'll be 8 on
the quarterstaff.
1, 6 So this is.
14.
Well, I still got my shield, so it'll be a D6 for the quarterstaff, a D8 for my psionic.
That's right. So 6. So 14.
So
currently,
yeah, 14 currently, plus 5, plus 3, so plus 8, so
Then roll these
22.
22. Then
Flat,
roll those
and
again.
then I roll these dice.
And add that. Yeah.
man.
22 plus these is a big hit.
4, so 26.
Points of damage. Good job. He just healed himself.
As he like comes towards me, you just see the fire coming out of the
Yeah.
back of the flag, and I'm like holding onto it, like wait now, go!
And like you slam him in the mouth, and he like reels back. He's like, bloody good hit that. Ow!
Bloody good hit that!
Just after he said, like, here, you fight quite.
Fucking hell, mate. Wait for me to get close. Then you gonna whack me.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
That was great.
Great stuff. That is some Thomas's turn. He's moved in. Xanthias.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I want to move 30 feet forward as much as I can. I know I might provoke opportunity attack from this little woodland Korok thing.
Nerd.
Yeah, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get just behind me. Yep, I will do that.
Go for it. He has advantage because of the previous guiding bolt attack.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
That's a good way to
of
use
all,
it.
Yeah, of all the creatures that could have advantage.
Yeah,
13.
Doesn't hit.
Oh yeah, misses.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
And I'm
You hear Will of the Wit like, oh, Bumbly, no, not you.
Oh, it's him as well. That's so perfect. Hoisted by his own petard.
And I am calling to Atlas to find some way to get to me, either to throw the flag to me. I'm like waving over to you, like find some way to get to 5 feet.
Pass to me, pass to me.
And I'm going to start concentrating on a spell.
Tell me the spell, Thomas.
Why?
Because I'm God.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm not going to ruin your plans, dude.
It's lightning-y. I'm concentrating on Thunderstep.
Great.
If he gets to 5 feet
You
within
then
me,
thunderstep.
I am.
So you're ready in an
all-
action that if he gets close to you, you're going to thunderstep.
I'm also saying to Rowan, "Hey, move out 10 feet away from me."
Okay.
Oh, why?
The thunder is like rumbling.
End of your turn.
End of my turn. I'm just going to hold on to this concentrating holding spell.
Raura is going to stand up. And she's going to get healing from this. moment
Nice of
the
you to
forge.
join us.
Not that much though. Only another 8 points. So she's quite wounded. But now properly, she's just like, oh, finally I can do something. And she makes 3 attacks with her. She's a duelist.
You gotta hit me first.
Oh, and apologies, I'm going to use a bonus action first to give herself advantage on the first attack. That is going to be a... blimey. 26 to hit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that.
Yeah, that is.
That is going to be 12 points of slashing damage from the first attack.
Ouch.
The second attack is a 21 to hit.
This is bad.
He's not.
That's 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Hold.
That is a 26 to hit again.
Yeah.
He's out.
Well, maybe not. But I rolled a 1 on the damage. 5 points. However, you are up, but if she hits with all 3 attacks, you are dazed. This means you can only take a move, an action, or a bonus action on your next turn.
That's fine. I only need
So
one.
that's all you got. So you're like stumbling around and she's like,
only need one.
whipping her blade around.
Ow.
So-
That was crazy.
well, I got some bad news for you though, because up next is Vrax, who is going to heal.
Bum face.
And he is a pee-pee boo-poo bum face.
Yeah, but I used my reaction for the pole thing, so. And I'm glad I did. That was a lot of damage.
So it goes down to
then also-
7 damage. He, seeing all of this, is going to turn around and he's going to use a shadow flame on you because he can see how weak you are and you've got the flag.
True. That's true.
That is going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Dodge to the side. Second shadow flame. A 3. He misses on. Dodging to the side.
I am living a charmed life. Oh my word. If I somehow get out of this with the flag, it will be a miracle. In fact, I'm not even going to try and leave now. I'm just going to throw it, basically.
He's not moved yet. Gruffith. You are over here, near a terrain feature.
Where's
where there
Gruffith?
are shadows. As a bonus action,
Depends on which way the sun is shining.
Vrax's Keld jumps
wait.
down into the shadows and swaps places with Gruffith.
Hey, that's
Okay.
I want that.
And
I'm
then
into
he
that.
moves and is gonna basically try and block. And it's gonna be like, okay, I can hopefully get a. In fact, he would move.
You suck.
Like, yeah.
Worst of the
Yeah, this is like. He's
I mean,
an
he
absolute
needs to lose
asshole.
glory for this, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
like
okay.
this is. There's like you can hear like boo. As he does it, yeah, absolutely.
Literally.
Sister Thorn is gonna take this healing as well.
Damn. I was hoping Ophelia could run into it.
I don't think it would have worked on another.
Worth a try.
Don't work on you guys.
Worth a try.
No.
What if I run and go?
She's gonna cunning action disengage. And then she is going to take, with her 2 shots, she's going to take 1 shot at you with a bow. Let's see what she...
There's no way.
I rolled a 4. You talk about my 20s, but I roll bad sometimes.
I think it's just a narrative die. I think it just hits the like most interesting narrative thing.
What was the second shot though?
Oh, is it 2 shots against me?
2 shots, second attack.
Here we go. This is gonna hit.
2.
See? That's 4 hits in a row.
It's because they know the
You're
story.
like spinning this flag around.
All disguised. All right.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
When is your turn, damn it? When?
This is like not for age. I've still got so much more to get through.
It's pretty close, actually.
I think I've got 1 more of their goes.
So, Ophelia's on 1.
Basically, it's Rowan, Dame Halandra, then Atlas.
Just to clarify as well, like I'm pretty sure that if one of my allies wants to grab the flag from me, not on I can
pass it on.
I can pass it on. Yeah. Okay.
You're willing. You can just willingly pass it on.
Literally like
They have to use their bonus action.
holding, holding the flag out like.
Someone else could take it.
Bonus action healing word. 3 for you.
3 points.
3d4 plus 4.
Oh, that's better than 3.
Yeah.
I was like 3 points. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
Healing is not that underpowered.
13.
13. That is definitely.
It might take 1 hit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's my bonus action. As my action, I've already cast a spell now.
Carry on.
I'm gonna move away from Xanthias towards the archer in front of me.
Okay.
And just do a classic attack with
Yeah,
my longsword.
Okay.
Just to keep them preoccupied. 18 plus yep.
Yep, that will hit. 18 plus yep.
18 plus ouch.
D10. That's a 10 plus 1, 11.
11 points.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah,
That's
a
a 10.
strong blow. She's got her bow out. She's dodging to the side, but you managed to like put her on the defensive.
Hello. I'm having such a good time in the tournament. Are you?
Yes, I suppose so. Quite a rather.
Have you been to the stands?
No, not yet. I thought I might do archery competition.
The hammer game is amazing.
Yeah, you have a lovely conversation.
There's someone in the crowd that's like religiously watching you. I saw that happen.
The hammer.
Anything else on your turn, Rowan?
That's it.
All right, then it is Dame Halandra's turn, who starts their turn in the moonbeam.
Please.
So saving throw from me, isn't it?
Hold.
Yeah,
Hold. Diamond hands.
Failure on the saving throw.
9 plus 4, 13.
Well, 13 points. That takes her to 21. 31 HP damage taken. She's close. She's hurt. Really hurt. But she is in range.
I'm so stressed.
Oh no.
I'm so stressed.
So move up here and with her quarterstaff, the forged staff.
Live!
Survive. 14.
Okay.
Not that I think it's gonna matter, but she is gonna. So when she makes an attack with a forged staff, she's going to grant. She's going to grant Sister Thorn a +1 to the AC until the end of her next turn. So as she strikes, she's like pulling shards of like forge magic and throwing it almost like armor around her, basically.
Creatures with a 10.
Atlas.
Perfect, yeah. I cannot believe. I cannot believe.
Unbelievable.
That I'm still
you are
alive.
dazed.
Yeah,
So you
that's
get
fine.
a move, a bonus, or an action.
That's fine. I'm literally just going to use an action.
Okay.
Please use all the
Are you a willing creature?
I am extremely willing. I'm holding on to this spell.
Okay, I am going to Iron Man, my guy, 30 feet to me.
Okay.
Flame appears on his feet and hands as he goes, and basically gets bounced over to you. And
my held spell was Thunderstep, which I want to use when the flag gets to me. I can move a creature with me 90 feet. And anything they're holding.
Yeah.
And anything within 10 feet of me takes 3d10 thunder damage, which is their entire team.
It's going to be all three of these guys. Just the Thorn won't get hit, but these three will get hit.
Oh my god.
I fly through the air towards him, like
I'm like,
our fingers touch, and then a thunder pierces through the air.
What is the saving throw?
It's a Constitution saving throw to everyone in there.
So Thomas will give them advantage.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to their flag. No.
So Thomas succeeds.
Okay.
They do get advantage because Sir Thomas is there. Dame Halandra fails. Raura succeeds.
Okay, it's still half damage to anyone.
Yep.
There you go.
So that is 7, 11, 14 damage, 7 to anyone that saved.
Nice.
That's awesome.
5.
The thunder
That
can be
is
heard.
such a badass.
No wonder.
turn.
Yeah, you guys keep strategizing.
They've been like,
Think about this for a while. The thunder can be
That
heard.
actually knocks Dame Halandra unconscious.
Yay! Glory point.
That's a glory point.
That's a glory point for you.
Oh yeah, did I get a glory point for knocking over
You would have
Raura?
done,
I feel like you definitely need a glory point for this action. Because that's absurd.
I'm assuming you would like to end up over here like
90
this.
feet away, we end up at the tower, and you are with the flag at the tower.
Now,
Like,
I only get one of a action, bonus action, or movement, so I'm done. Still.
You're done.
Perfect.
At this point, because we are at the end of the episode, next turn, I would technically have a whole turn to try and get this flag off you, but you are one ahead regardless. So at this point, because we won't have Jasper here next week, I'm going to say that this is a victory.
Yes.
It would be, technically it'd be Willow the Wit's turn, then it would be
my
you.
turn. So I would have come around and
You could come around, take the flag, and then touch it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
guaranteed,
Gain a point.
guaranteed point.
Flag capture.
Two ahead.
Yes.
Let us imagine that the battle plays out. I still had 3 more of those actions I could have done. Like, I'm sure maybe I might have been able to score 1 point. But you guys are
Iron Man.
victorious. With
Power duo.
Yeah, that was the two like semi-dragon balls.
like
that
the
was pretty
scale
cool.
hands touch, and we just thunderstep
the Michael
imagine when Xanthias has just been concentrating, he's just standing there looking like he's gonna shit himself.
I'm like holding on to this lightning, this
Me too.
thunder radiating from
like
me.
vibrations building around you, no, excellent stuff. That is unfortunately where we're going to have to call it there. Narratively, we will obviously do a little bit about Atlas in the next episode when you're not here, but at this point, Atlas has firmly cemented themselves as a worthy knight.
Yeah.
However, as your test, there are more tournaments for you to go and win elsewhere in the Empire.
Yes. And I ended this one with 14 glory points, which I think is pretty good.
glorious.
Yeah, it's pretty glorious. I'll take that.
So with that, you most certainly would attract some followers, some people that might come and follow you and support you. You would certainly gain the attention of many Draconic Lords and also make a name for yourself. This is about building up the legend. But like I said, for your test, Lady Meteona has asked you to go around and compete in various tournaments. You have to complete a tournament in each province. So this might not be the last we see of Atlas.
I will ask Daisy, hey, would you mind if I had the banner?
I can make you a better one before you go. I was rushed. I can do better.
This one's so perfect.
You can have this one too, but I'll make a better one,
Yeah,
and you
it's
can
cool.
take that with you.
And then I think basically as Atlas travels around, I'm gonna basically like wear the banner on my staff as like a ceremonial thing. So it's like, and I stand like cool in the wind with the wind rippling, and my banner and it says "Go Atlas" on it.
If there is anything like before you head off, if there's anything in character you want to say or do, this is the perfect time to do so.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much. None of this.
Stop it! We will meet again. We will definitely meet again.
Well, none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for you. I might, be lying unconscious in an alleyway if you hadn't found
Seeing
me.
how you fought, I think you would have.
I didn't have my stuff. I was kind of already a bit beat up. Seriously. And I wouldn't have even have been able to compete if it wasn't for you guys. And for what it's worth, Gruffith, I just want to say, I think you're going to make the most badass night. Like, it was awesome getting to fight you, and you were just so impressive, and not only that, like, you're just an awesome dude. Like, really, really cool. And it's been a real pleasure to fight you and fight beside you.
The honor was all mine. It was a privilege to do the same with you, and I wish you all the luck with your night's tests.
Thank you.
Can I have a hug?
Oh, yeah!
Owen gets in and squeezes you both.
Oh, that's so tight. That's so tight. Oh, my God.
Nice.
I'm still so hurt.
Before you go, though, as is custom for Gruff, you do have a form to fill in, giving some feedback and
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Character reference.
character
I'm just
Of
gathering
course.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
I actually
you.
got the same, if you wouldn't mind.
Yes, I'll fill one out for
Thank
you.
you.
Yes.
And
strongly
at
agree.
this
Strongly agree.
point, a great victorious cheer. You will not be the top winning team for the Conquest. Like I said, there are many elite knights in this, but you
got room to grow.
But you score highly, and this gives you a claim once more, and definitely secures your team, yet unnamed, as a very powerful force in the Empire.
It's Atlas and the gang. You can just write that down. That's just like how it's going to be going forward, generally. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You can't fit it.
No.
Right,
For the rest of the campaign,
Yes,
it's
Atlas and the gang and Atlas
Why are
and
they
the-
called
Alex.
Who's Atlas?
They're off.
I kind of love that though.
With this, we'll jump back into this, but narratively, I like the idea that as the tournament festival begins, you kind of make your way out of the arena, still hearing those cheers and everything else from behind it. But with that, we are going to close out our episode of High Rollers today.
Yay!
I think a round of applause, Mr. Jack please. Amazing as always. So lovely to have you, mate. I'm so glad we got to play together, and I got
was
to
such a
GM
joy.
for you.
Yeah.
Which has been amazing.
No, so good. I absolutely loved it. And imagining Atlas now jumping onto his spear and flying off. Like,
Like a broom.
yeah. Only for 60 feet and then
Yeah, and then-
stops and he has to start
And he has
walking.
to wait for a whole day.
around a corner, so we're like,
Yeah, well,
What a hero.
there goes my hero.
immediately crash into someone.
Some say he's still riding that spear to this day.
Wait, I see him right.
And with that, don't forget, go check out 3 Black Halflings and all of your other projects as well.
Yeah.
Check out Jasper on social media and follow him in everything that he does.
We'll put
He's
his links
amazing.
in the description
chat,
box.
yes.
Yeah, description check, etc.
But yeah, but seriously though, thank you to the audience, thank you to you guys for letting me be here. It feels like a big honor to be the first canonical guest. It's very, very cool. So
Set
very,
the bar high. You did
Wow.
very high.
And thank you for all the fan art of Atlas. Wow.
Yeah,
that's so
absolutely. Yeah,
Sending it
well,
direct
No,
to
totally, because I'm going to be
Yeah.
freaking out. I really am going to be freaking out.
Yeah,
with that, everybody, thank you so much. We love you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.